were fixed and dilated on attempting CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Rigor mortis, which is the stiffening of some parts of the body in relation to death, was observed, and the persons who brought him to our facility were informed that it was a case of BID.
Justice for Mohbad. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I greet you according to your time and location. We cover our platform with allegedly. A lot they go right now, and social media, IG is on fire. The thing when it did funny about justice for Mohbad, when it's about to quench, something will come, and the case will continue again from where it stopped. That is one thing we did funny about when it comes to justice for Mohbad. When you think say the matter is gone, when you think that everywhere is quiet, something else will come up. Now today they are dragging Samilare. Samilare has to come out and confess, say his own truth. What kind of relationship do you have with Gushi? Somebody came out allegedly to accuse you, say now you carry Black Widow go give Gushi. Since then, you didn't say anything about it. You kept quiet. So Samilare now they talk, say, no, don't be me carry and go give Gushi. Now they know where they will know each other. Hey, everywhere don't red. Why Mama Mohbad from that corner, they talk you and say, no, women know the person when they get picking for. So now you don't realize that the picking up on our own. Why suppose they drag Papa Mohbad? Oh my God, I'm not press Facebook. Sorry. Why some persons they drag Papa Mohbad and said, oh, you talk to not your picking, get picking because of property. There's a lot. There's a lot when it comes to justice for Mohbad. But only one question I online in-laws once. Only one thing now with the answer. What bite Mohbad? All this one they carry come out. Una never see talk waiting by Mohbad. We have 15 people in that house. According to what the Prado driver talk, as they came back from that show, nobody went out. So all of them are there for the house when the thing happened. And it was very noisy. That made the man came down from the car. Look whether he go see anything. He did it and he went back. Around 3 a.m. when I rushed out. So now I'll go buy medicine. What happened? Then the video we played yesterday, the guy was saying, I recorded everything. Wumi was shouting, get up, get up, get up, get up. Don't do this, wake up, wake up. So waiting up with the shout, get up, get up, get up. Did they fight? Did they hit him? Did they push him? Waiting apple. Samilare, why did Black Widow denied you for court? And the question we put the answer Samilare now say, why Black Widow denied you never met you before, you don't know you before, whereas you guys are friends. So there's a reason why that girl do everything by power to remove Samilare from her mouth. But they keep on calling Naramari. Something is wrong somewhere. Guys, what do you think? Now, somebody was messaging me that, where is this video? Where Mohbad lawyer for talk after inquest. He said we'll not play him. That's okay. Where not be Mohbad, okay, where Mohbad lawyer? Okay, now the same thing. Mohbad lawyer, Shitu, wherever. Okay, it's the same thing. Now, this is it. You listen, now make you hear what the man talk after.
Medical review on Mohbad.
No, after Mohbad bite. Maybe let me bring down now. Supposed to day because I keep him. So the man actually came out to say something. Where is the video now? I bring her out quickly. Don't be this one.
When they all showed up, they went and did the.
Not be this one. Where is it again? The una go hear what you talk, okay? For those of you when they met say una not see the video. The video is here.
So Nigerian singer Naramali is trending. Well, many Nigerians.
Not be this one. Where am I bring it. I'll see.
Now, another medical attempt to determine the true cause of the death of musician Ileri Oluwa Anoba, popularly called Mohbad.
The matter not green rest.
This comes as the independent forensic pathologist, Dr. Eze, who conducted a second autopsy and forensic medical review on Mohbad, told the coroner hearing the inquiry today that the cause of his death could not be determined due to the advanced stage of postmortem changes in his body, as at the time the corpse was examined. Kemi Folade Mohasmo. For accurate information. Now, another medical attempt to determine the true cause of the death of musician Ileri Oluwa, popularly called Mohbad, has hit a brick wall. This comes as the independent forensic pathologist, Dr. Eze, who conducted a second autopsy and forensic medical review on Mohbad, told the coroner hearing the inquiry today that the cause of his death could not be determined due to the advanced stage of postmortem changes in his body, as at the time the corpse was examined. Kemi Folade Mohasmo. Dr. Uwomeze says the cause of death is unknown, but that he wouldn't rule out to the injection administered on Mohbad shortly before his death. Dr. Eze says that the toxicological analysis on Mohbad the second time also excluded the presence and role of any drugs in the body samples tested.
He said it may appear that the cause of death may appear indeterminate.
For accurate information. Now, another medical attempt to determine the true cause of the death of musician Ileri Oluwa, popularly called Mohbad, has hit a brick wall. This comes as the independent forensic pathologist, Dr. Eze, who conducted a second autopsy and forensic medical review on Mohbad, told the coroner hearing the inquiry today that the cause of his death could not be determined due to the advanced stage of postmortem changes in his body, as at the time the corpse was examined. Kemi Folade Mohasmo. Dr. Uwomeze says the cause of death is unknown, but that he wouldn't rule out to the injection administered on Mohbad shortly before his death. Dr. Eze says that the toxicological analysis on Mohbad the second time also excluded the presence and role of any drugs in the body samples tested.
He said it may appear that the cause of death may appear indeterminable, but we should look in the direction of the reaction also sustained by the deceased as a result of the injection applied on him. And the takeaway for everybody today is that don't deal with quacks, deal with experts.
Other witnesses that testified included music promoter Samson Balogun-Eletu, aka Sam Larry. In his virtual testimony, he denies bullying or assaulting the deceased as widely alleged. He told the coroner that Mohbad owed him 2 million naira from a botched concert performance in Dubai, which had yet to be paid. He asked the coroner to probe those who were with Mohbad before his death, as he was out of the country at the time. A car hire driver, Fidelis Esando, also testified, saying he drove Mohbad, his wife Wumi, and others to a show at Ikorodu few days to his death. He says he witnessed a fierce quarrel between the couple and had to intervene at intervals. He also testified that the musician got injured after hitting his arm on his vehicle's windshield. According to him, despite the bleeding, Mohbad wasn't taken to a hospital or pharmacy, but was at home throughout the night until he left them by 11 a.m. the following day. A fourth witness, Dr. Chigozie Owala of Perez Medicare Hospital, Lekki, says Mohbad was brought in dead on September 12, 2023, after findings showed that he started convulsing and vomiting after a nurse injected him at home. He also says the death could be linked to late presentation of the deceased by the family and a lack of proper diagnosis by a qualified medical doctor.
We must commend the composure of the coroner, the patience of the coroner, who listened to and even gave the audience opportunity to ask questions. So I think my advise to the rank and file is that let us trust the process and believe that at the end of the day, justice will be served and delivered.
Further proceedings continue on April the 25th. Kemi Foladiemo, TVC News, Lagos.
I still ahead of
that one are number one. No. So Samilai don't make it clear now. Give all of now. So as the matter they go now, Samilai is not be him because he's not there for that house. And that Mohbad they hold up 2 million naira. They're supposed to perform for show for Dubai, whatever. Now, so Samilai now is clearing himself and pointing figures to Mohbad's wife and 15 other people went there for Mohbad house. Now you hear the news now, they talk say, even the Prado driver talk say people that went to Mohbad to the show came back to the house with Mohbad and none of them left that night. So if you ask somebody a question, you won't really know what happened. You need to ask Mohbad's wife, Mohbad's brother, and 15 other people that was in the house on that day. Sorry. So that is where we are now, right now, as we talk. Now, Samilai is removing himself totally from that place. Now what?
for accurate information. Now, another medical attempt to determine the true cause of the death of musician Ilerioluwa Anoba, popularly called Mohbad, has hit a brick wall. This comes as the independent forensic pathologist, Dr. Wom Eze, who conducted a second autopsy.
So they actually conducted a second autopsy. You see why this person said I should bring this video? It's because of yesterday we are arguing. And somebody said that it's not. They actually did. I'll play it again and I go listen. They did perform a second autopsy. They did. So why is this people making this they complicated for everybody? Some go say they're not doing, so they do. Even the other people, they say not busy, they don't want to do another one. Anybody on the panel want to say 1 or 2, 3, 4 go regarding the play of that video?
Yes,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, hello everyone. God bless you. See, me, I always start with my questions, and sometimes they sound lame and all of that. But I don't think, if I were not to ask a question and just make a statement, I don't think that people just said that they did not conduct an autopsy. That was the impression that they had given, and anybody can correct me if I'm wrong. That was the impression that they had given. So prior to this inquest, all the bloggers were saying, or even Papa Mohbad himself, I believe at one point was saying that the autopsy results or the toxicology results, whichever one it is, because at this point I don't even know if there is the autopsy or the toxicology or it's both or they're just mixing it, but that it will be read at the inquest.
Yeah.
That was the news they were pushing out. Now, fast forward after the inquest, right? We have all this brouhaha that is going on. And then I believe yesterday, the last part of our conversation yesterday was the press release that was read. The audio of Victoria reading the press release from what's his name? What's his name? No, not San. It's not a San, I don't think. Odumosu. Now, I think that information about the autopsy is as a result of Odumosu's press release, because Odumosu's press release is trying to.
This is not Odumosu. This are they actually call the doctor that. Just hold on. I want you to listen to this. I want everybody to listen to this part again. Just a minute. Hold on. Just listen again on your own. Just hold on. Everybody should listen carefully.
For accurate information.
Let's listen to this part. Everybody.
Now, another medical attempt to determine the true cause of the death of musician Ilerioluwa Anoba, popularly called Mohbad, has hit a brick wall. This comes as the independent forensic pathologist, Dr. Wom Eze, who conducted a second autopsy and forensic medical review on Mohbad, told the coroner hearing the inquiry today that the cause of his death could not be determined due to the advanced stage of postmortem changes in his body, as at the time the corpse was examined. Kemi Foladiemo has more.
Dr. Uwameze says the cause of death is unknown, but that he wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm still going to make my point, okay? I heard everything she said. I am telling you the premise because you asked the question. that the information that is out there that there was no autopsy because there is this other narrative.
So we have two narratives out there. These are from the inquest, from the national news, for the whole world.
I'm creating some. I'm going somewhere, and until I get there, you won't know. So can I just finish? Because there are two narratives. That one is that what you just played. This lady, the newscaster, she just read that she even gave the doctor's name. He conducted an autopsy and
second autopsy,
a pathology or a toxicology on the corpse, right?
Yeah.
Now the reason there is the other information that is going out there. I'm trying to explain. From my understanding, is that after Otumoso released that press statement, right, where he's trying to defend.
But it's not the one he released. Is not international. It's not worldwide. It's they don't know where they got that one for. That is the fact.
A press release.
I don't know if he did a press release.
Let me help Auntie Ada understand you. Just a second. Auntie Ada, I understand what Candy is trying to say. And Auntie Ada, I understand what you're saying. But what the one they released at the inquest, Auntie Ada, it is not a matter of international. It is exactly what they did. This one has nothing to do with international or local, Auntie Ada. Because when they asked the hospital and they asked for the receipt paid, nothing was brought out. Auntie Ada.
At the inquest. At the inquest.
This is fake.
At the inquest. At the inquest.
Nothing was conducted.
At the inquest, where did they ask for the receipts? Is it from the inquest? Okay.
No. The people that paid.
I know. Did they ask them? Did they ask the doctor which hospital at the inquest? Did they ask for the receipts?
BJ has asked, Auntie Ada, let's Candy, if you go to finish, you understand. Nothing was conducted. They are lying. And I'm so shocked that Sanshit can open his big mouth and lie to the whole world. Nonsense. Even PJ, who is their blogger, Baba's favorite blogger, the blogger of I will carry you there, the blogger of Walking on the Ground, came out and disgraced Muiwa to bring out the receipts. Ask Baba Muiwa, bring out the receipt to use in paying the doctor. This guy came out to the press conference that the three of them had a three-way conversation with the doctor that carried out this test. Where the receipt? Muiwa cannot bring it. All liars, demon people. Nothing was done. I will say it to the whole world. Nothing was conducted. Even BJ said it.
I can listen to any other person. I will not listen to her. Never.
Candy, please,
because yeah, I can listen to any other person, not even her.
So
she don't know what she's saying.
I was giving the premise, right, for these two opinions, why they are out there. Okay, and it is for us.
Speak out a little bit. I'm really stressing to hear you. Speak out a little bit.
Yeah, so as I was saying, I was trying to give the premise for why we have these two narratives out there. Otumoso released that press statement. He says he wants to defend. That is his primary reason for the press release. He said, I want to defend the integrity. First, I want to defend the integrity of the pathologists that have been maligned by Bukky Jesse. I'm reading verbatim.
Yeah.
Now, and then he goes further to explain how they contacted the pathologists and you understand.
Mm-hmm.
And in concluding, he said that they will need to do another autopsy. And that is the reason why Bukky, because I mean the whole point of Otumoso releasing this statement is because Bukky, when she came to explain their own path, their own role, whether she's throwing Baba under the bus or not, when she explained their own role, she said conclusively that an autopsy was not conducted.
Before the inquest, she said it was consulted. They did it. She said every day. So she's doing this and after.
They're talking after the fact.
And then she found out that they lied to her.
No, she cannot say. No, she cannot say they lied to her. She has been saying that they do autopsy. That we read it. They read it. So nobody lied to her. Nobody lied to Bukky. Nobody lied to nobody lied to her. She said she put her life on the table for this money to be raised. So nobody lies to her. They control the money.
That's not what we're talking about.
That's what we are talking. Nobody knows. No, I don't want her to say they lied to her. Like she's not included. She don't have to remove herself. She's there. She's with them. No, she's with them. I'm not going to believe that one that she's not with them.
I said, whether you want to take it or not, The truth is
She's
said
with them.
everywhere.
She's with
She
them.
came out for damage control. She's part of them.
Uh-huh.
They lie
Don't
to
say
each
doesn't
other.
lie to her. No, that nobody lied to her. She's lying to the public. She is lying. I understand everything. She's lying to the top. She's lying to the public that they lied to her.
She's trying to remove herself.
She cannot remove herself. That's what I'm telling you. She cannot remove herself. I don't want to hear that language that they lied to her. Nobody lied to her. She's part of them. She doesn't. She even said they were going to remove. She said it. She even said it. She said, I want to tell you one thing, Sister Lawyer. She said, we will not be telling Papa Mohbad anything we do these days. Can't I don't even remember.
She's lying by trying to remove herself.
She cannot remove herself.
But we know that she's lying and she's coming out to do damage control.
How can you say they lied to me? When you said Papa Mohbad, you're going to remove Papa Mohbad. Even Candy remember. They said, I'm removing that man. That man will not be having information. I'll be doing everything on my own with Muiwa. She said it now. So what do you mean they lied to her? Candy, you okay, finish. I know, not to you. It's not to you. It's not to you.
It's a sarcastic.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about her. It's not you. It's not you, my sister.
She thinks she is smart. She is not smart. She's a mumu first class.
How you go say they lied to you?
Coming up to talk all that drama, everyone lied to me. Everyone shaking it up. Everyone did not carry me along. Everyone said this.
I don't even want to hear that word. Exactly.
Who is doing it? Everyone lied to me. All that one, that story.
And you say now they do, and now you know the cocoa, you know everything that is happening to Joseph Mohbad. How can you say you when you hold the tea, you when you know what they happen? You even come at the time that I go remove Baba to the talk. Say some things when I go to drown without him.
God bless you. Took us back.
Candy, do you remember that? Candy can't even the verse. Say why they go remove the man.
I'm beating my chest and not my breast. I'm beating my chest for all of you and not my breast.
And now you say they lie to you.
Whatever I say is the truth.
And you want to remove yourself now.
Everything don't matter now. Now she don't beat her breast again. She's beating her idiot. So carry on.
Clarity why there is this conception that
Candy, give your voice belly.
okay, sorry. So Auntie Ada, the thing is we report what she says and then we give our opinion on what she says. What she said was that an autopsy was not conducted, and I think they, in a sense, trying to say they want to now raise funds so that they can conduct an autopsy because we were lied to her. That's what she said. What we believe, though, is exactly that no, you were all with them, okay, and because you are the one who kept telling us that you're doing your work on the ground, you understand. So all of you right now are doing some kind of damage control. Now, this is what we believe. You understand? But it's different from what she said. We were just, this whole issue of an autopsy not being conducted is because of what Buki came to say. That lady reading the press release as well, she's reading based off of what somebody also have told her. And
no, the inquest, not somebody. What he saw at the inquest. Not somebody told her. This is inquest.
Is happening. Even at the inquest, people come to the inquest and they lie outrightly. So just because people said something, we are going to still use common sense and judge because some things make sense and some things don't make sense. I'm not saying the lady is lying. I'm just saying that every statement I hear, I'm going to sieve it. I'm going to filter it. You understand? Because if it's not aligning with, you understand, if it's not making, it's like the pathologist that came and said that it's inconclusive. You understand? And the drugs that they found, the medications that they found, that professionals have said, no, those drugs and those medications they are talking about, it's not possible to detect that in Mohbad's body. Now, I'm talking about the government pathologist. I'm not talking about this Baba's home.
Yeah.
That's what was said at the inquest. But then people were able to determine that, no, this thing you people are saying, it cannot be true. It doesn't make sense. So, yes, they can say things at the inquest. That doesn't make it true. That doesn't make it true. Even Sam Larry that came to the inquest, he said his own part. Okay, we'll listen to it, but we are going to decide, bottom line, what is true and what is not true. Sam Larry said, Mohbad is owing him, is it 2 million? That's what you just even said. That's what he testified at the inquest. Did he say that? Yeah, correct. But is that really true? No, because according to the same Sam Larry, at that same inquest, they asked him who he paid the money to. He said he paid it to the record level. Which record level? The record level apparently is Naira Marley. So it's not Mohbad that owns him 2 million. It's Naira Marley.
Exactly.
So Mohbad,
If you want, yes, if you want to analyze it, yes, if you want to analyze it properly, yeah, it's Naramani.
It's Naraman, it's not Mohbad. So what he said is also factually incorrect. But did he say it? Yes, he said it. But is it correct? Likely not. Just like he may say many other things there. I don't know all the other things that he may have said, but I'm just saying that people will say things, but we are still going to filter it and say, okay, this one is like even the what is his name, the woman, the what's his name also spending. They've all said different things, but we are going to look at it and say, okay, maybe this one is true, maybe not. This one may be a lie. This may be, big lie, small lie, whatever. That's all I'm saying. That those newscasters, they will read anything. Most of the time, they don't investigate. Sometimes it's a script that they just give them. We saw it with Wumi when she went to all these TV stations and they were asking her questions. Nobody was pushing back. Nobody. They just let her just sit there as if she was talking to her therapist. So, anyways, that's just what I wanted to contribute regarding this situation about autopsy, no autopsy. At the bottom line, even the pathologists that they are saying, even if I were to believe what that newscaster read, are they not going to tell us that in Nigeria, no matter the hospital you take to, and because that is almost the narrative now that they are framing, that once a body goes to the morgue, you understand, after a year or two, because I don't know at what point they went to take samples from Mohbad's body, you understand, to this new clinic, this Baba their own clinic where they conducted the autopsy and toxicology. But generally speaking, Mohbad has not been gone more than 2 years. It's not up to 2 years yet. September will be 2 years. So we are saying less than 2 years after, these people have gone to take samples and they cannot determine the cause of death. Is that the narrative they want to now be pushing? That Nigerian clinic.
God will bless you. When they can do autopsy for a 10 years old body, dead body 10 years will get result. God bless you. All liars. They didn't do nothing. They did not do jack.
If I were to believe the report the newscaster is saying, which I'm saying, these people, it doesn't make sense. And according to Otumoso, it was done at a European lab. It's here in his statement. It says the thing was free. I'm going to read the thing. The toxicology testing at the meeting attended by, oh my God, this thing is so small. Hold on. I'm going to read it verbatim, Matiada. At the meeting attended by Famuyiwa and myself, the pathologist disclosed that the European laboratory which conducted the toxicology test did so free of charge. So that European laboratory, if that is the same one that lady is reading in her report, she's telling me that they took this thing to a European laboratory and they came back and said, because of the state of decomposition of the body, they could not ascertain the cause of death. And yeah, that you want me to believe that in a European laboratory. So who is
that? So they don't see many people like them.
The truth. The report the lady gave, or what this man was also put in his press release, and see that report the lady gave, or is Otumoso referring to somebody else, and the one the lady is reading is another person.
Okay, let me tell you how what I think may have happened to the samples they sent. Mohbad's body may have been taken through some, they may have used some chemicals to erode all possible things that they could find in an autopsy. They may have soaked it in chemicals that nothing will come out positive. Also, when we send specimen to the lab, even ordinary urine toxicology, some patients who are who are into substance use, they usually, they sell urine now. They sell urine. That urine that they will send to the lab is able to pick it if it's human urine or if it's synthetic urine.
So this lab that they sent this specimen to, two things may have happened. It's either they sent synthetic specimen,
Okay.
which the cause of anything cannot be determined, or they may have sent a chemical bleached specimen that nothing will be found. So that's why I still say the pathologist could be excused in this case. He may not have known what happened. He collected the specimen and gave it to the reps because they were the one paying for it to be transported to the lab in Europe. So they may have, in the process of transportation, contaminated the specimen, either by exchanging it for a synthetic specimen or by taking the bleached specimen. So the result that will come out is what we have now.
It's possible.
Okay, so thank you very much for that. That was quite insightful. Now, my next question, I'm going to always be asking questions. Now, as a responsible pathologist, especially in a case this sensitive, shouldn't the lab be commissioned to come themselves? Because this case is sensitive and there is a lot at stake. As a responsible agent, let's say if it's too much so that he was in charge in this process, knowing how important it is, and the high chances, because we already have the precedent that these people, it is very clear as daylight that these people are doing everything in their power, right, to not give us justice and to not find a cause of death, and that the perpetrators walk free. Wouldn't it be the responsible thing to do where they contact a lab, pay for someone to come physically, come to Nigeria and collect the samples themselves so that they themselves are sure that whatever they are collecting is from the cops and not anything tampered on. Because in the case where you're telling me that if it's tampered, right, you said there's fish, then in that case they'll be able to determine that these samples that we collected, either they have contaminated it, like you said, with whatever they can put in the body, right, to make sure that they'll be able to state that. So I am still not going to excuse them because the onus is on them to ensure that they find a laboratory that has high standards of integrity and high standards of practice, you understand? Regulatory practices. They will bring somebody themselves, not that they will say, oh, this person should go and collect it. The person collecting it, they will have to send it to another person to transport it. No. We are not going to excuse these people. We will not give them any iota like that, not giving a little thing that they can wiggle themselves out of this.
Let me tell you.
Hold on, Auntie.
He who pays the piper dictates the tone. So he who pays the piper dictates the tone. So the whole blame should go to the Baba Mohbad's team.
But that's the point I'm making. And that's the point. Yeah, I'm making the point that because at the end of the day, they are the ones giving us these reports, you understand? And we are trying to piece things together. So whether we like it or not, right? I am saying that because the money they took is from the public, and the public donated, the public did not hold back in their donation because why? Even if you told the public that give us 100 million, as long as this 100 million was going to be used judiciously, you understand? To the extent that we get justice on Mohbad, nobody is going to hold back. It's not coming from their pocket. If they said we need to contact so and they were transparent, the issue is that they are not transparent. You understand? They are playing games, and so we are not going to give them any excuse. I'm not making no excuses for them. They should have already known the importance of this case. They should already know that money is not so much the issue. The issue we are having here is integrity, and their integrity is at question. So whether they contacted whichever lab, I'm not even really like going so much for the lab because at this point they haven't even disclosed the lab yet, right? I mean the ladies kind of read the name, I think, but we still don't know because they are trying to just shroud everything. They don't want to really be very transparent. They don't want to give us names so that we can go and check ourselves, check the background.
Exactly.
You see the last time when that man that government pathologist made the mistake of disclosing the name, everybody could already get on their case because we were able to make the link and know that that was not really an independent lab per se. He took his own lab. That lab is commissioned by the Lagos state government and he is in charge of that lab in America. So we knew already that something was amiss. So it's probably
it's possible it's the same thing they did with this one. It's very possible.
Yeah,
that
so me, I'm not
same
going
thing.
to excuse the pathologist. I don't know the pathologist. It is just what they are telling us. This is what they are reading, and it could just be very well be a script, just like Iyabo Ojo was sending Wumi script to come and be reading to us.
You know what they did? You know what the Papa Mohbad's team did? They went and hired a pathologist that is out of practice. This is an old man who is resting in his own house and then was called by Odumosu, who may have been a personal friend of his, and said, we need you to come help us collect specimen. And then we'll take it abroad, do the result, and then you will help us read it. So I believe that is what they did. And now, I don't think the pathologist per se had anything with the manipulation. But I strongly believe Odumosu knows what happened. Muyiwa, Guresi, Buki Jesse, Papa Mohbad, they all knew what they did with the specimen. So if somebody can just come out and say, thinking that they are volunteering to do good, but not knowing the mindset and the intent of the people you think you are doing the good for. So they that chose a lab, the pathologists didn't choose a lab. They chose the lab in Europe. They went to look for.
What is the name of the lab? Because that could just be a story. What is the name of the lab?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
They said they chose a lab that did it for free. That lab that they did it for free, that they took, they chose, they may have also lied to the lab. You know, we have Nigerians everywhere in the world.
What's the name of the lab? Because maybe there is no lab.
The name is Buki Jesse. That's the name of the lab. Buki Jesse is the name of the lab. He is into this fraud that he committed. So now that she's wanting to take her name off, that is a big no-no. She masterminded everything, so she can never be excused because she was the loudest mouth in it. You know what she was trying to do? She was, before this last one that she's trying to dissociate herself, she came out wanting to have them brainwash people to start donating another money for tissue-based DNA. When she saw that people were not buying it, she went off air for several days and came out and starting to dissociate herself. So you could see the trick. If people were ready to be donating, she will not ever dissociate herself. But that money that they think they have collected, that they have eaten, it has already started to cause sickness to them. Other than social sickness, it will cause physical sickness to them. They haven't seen nothing yet.
You know what is concerning about this whole thing? Even when I read Odumosu's statement, and I know Buki has all these things, right? You understand? Why I'm really, I guess maybe I'm making a point or I'm not making any point. But I'm saying that there's something that is amiss. You understand? Now, in his statement, he mentions Famuyiwa by name. He mentions Buki by name. He mentions Aloba by name. He mentions, he, of course, he's from his own firm and whatever, right, with his name. But when it comes to the lab that he came to defend, he never mentioned.
He did not mention.
When it comes to the European laboratory, he did not state it. But somebody who is all about justice and transparency, and you're claiming that they maligned your name. Now, if you wanted us to believe this statement, this your press statement, okay, for what is what, I think if the man has integrity, like you claim he had, you would specifically identify him so we can go and check. for ourselves. Do you
It's
understand?
possible he too collected. It's possible the Mosu maybe he collected money that he was taking the specimen to the lab in UK. That was his own benefit. You see what
But
he did?
I don't want to really speculate. I'm just saying that the statement in itself does not even make sense. Because you're naming Aloba, you're naming Bukky Jesse, people that we already know and we already don't trust. But you want us to trust this unknown pathologist. You do not put a name to him. You understand? You want us to believe that you understand this lab, and you did not identify the lab that we can go and check. In Europe, you can.
I forgot the name of that pathologist. I forgot his name. You remember he was at the inquest one time. He is an old man. I forgot, when the government was to read their results, the public insisted that Papa Mohbad must produce a pathologist so that they can ask questions. That was how the old man was attended the inquest, and he actually asked questions on that day.
So are we sure it's the same old man that this person is defending here? Because he doesn't mention the person by name. Are we sure that
maybe the man is the person? Wumi's pathologist was there too. So they said the old man could not even see clearly, and he was asking Wumi's pathologist to assist him in. So the Wumi's team, they came up and were laughing online. That look at, they even went to bring a pathologist. They went to bring an expired pathologist. So they were laughing at him online then. So these people,
yeah,
they collected all this money, and then they went and were looking for, the cheapest of the cheap, and then not even using the cheapest of the cheap to achieve the aim. They include their fraud. Mohbad is a very fraudulent man. I tell you people, that man is the worst of all of them.
But as a legal professional, I would like Mr. Odumosu, because my issue right now is I know about the Papa Mohbad and this thing. He is the one that is putting out a legal statement, a press release. You understand? I would like him, as he was able to identify, because we are speculating that it is that old man. How far are we sure it's the same old man? Maybe after people mocked at them, they went and contacted somebody else. Can he please tell us this person, the name of this person, and the name of this laboratory? Really, that's my point. I need to know so that we can go and do our own checks.
What I really need now from them is to give us the name of the lab. So we
Both of them, the pathologists at the lab, let us check and let us see if it's the same one that lady in this there was an audio that Auntie Ada played. Let's check if it's the same person, because we could be talking about 3 different or 4 different people. We don't know.
Exactly, it's possible.
This one, she even mentioned the name of the. Let me see. I think she mentioned the name.
The name, but we don't know if it's the same person Odumosu is talking about. Because
we
need names. We need names. So
that is what everybody will be asking. That's what we've been asking BJ and Muiwa. Give us the name of the lab abroad. Give us the name of the doctor that read.
Yes.
Give us their name. Give us receipts. How much did you pay?
Give us receipts.
Post the receipts. Is that a difficult thing to do? Write their name. Write their names out. Receipts. Name of the lab abroad. Simple. 3 things. 3 things they're asking BG and Muiwa and Baba Mohbad. Nobody's asking. And then came out the talk nonsense for TV. What rubbish. All of them they play nonsense games. What is annoying me now with this thing is that I don't know, they think we are all illiterate. I think some of us read books more now.
That's what they are thinking.
But we all illiterate. That they'll just be playing with our head. Yes, they'll be playing with that they are playing with a ping pong ball. Playing with our head anyhow. As if our head are ping pong balls. As if we don't have just little, according to my sister Candy, little common sense. I think small common sense we get. We can put one and one together and move it up and add it to 2. Kilo de go. What is it?
That's what they
Enough is enough of all this deceit, lies, rubbish, nonsense. Go TVC power of una day, they read nonsense.
Now make I see what this one.
Is the corrupt
Listen to the first one. Listen to the first one.
India, after advised that the body be taken to the nearest to release a statement concerning the passing of Mohbad, denying the nurse that injected Mohbad, and now the hospital where Mohbad was rushed to has also done the same thing by denying the nurse and also revealing that Mohbad was actually dead before they brought him there, which I kind of thought about the first time I heard that the nurse that actually injected Mohbad did it at home, and that nurse should be held accountable for whatever happened to Mohbad, because who called the nurse in the first place to come? Why was Sam Larry fighting Mohbad for his son, and why Mohbad refused to hand him over? Why was Wumi's family threatening VDBM with a 300 million naira lawsuit? Why did Cubana chief priest give Mohbad's dad 4 million naira days before his suspected murder? According to my UBA bank records, why did he lie that only they?
According to UBA, I just 3 minutes. Let's see. That 4 million is coming up again. 4 million is coming up again. I don't know. Chibana could priest, your name won't Saturday come out again. Your name won't Saturday come out again. Chief priest.
And wife who betrayed him and had a baby that came up in the source. Wumi had relations with all the men in the Malian house in the past 24 months. She reportedly had something with Naira Marley, Zinoliski, Mohbad, and Samilari. She's an active drug user, and you saw her in the NDLA video attacking an agent. She saw her in disoriented, shouting shoot shoot, while Sheyi was calling her Bumi, stop it, before the agent neutralized her. She then finalized a statement and said, stop donating money to Mohbad's wife Wumi till our child's DNA is tested. Her video trying to attack an NDLA agent was posted here last night.
And that Sam Larry was the father of the baby. Sam Larry wants his son. Mohbad refused to release the boy. Mohbad had that dark secret that the child was not his, but Mohbad was attached to the child. Mohbad loved Wumi and wanted the child. You see how he curled around Wumi with the baby. And after that, they now told him the baby is not. You see, look at the boy sitting down. And the face now is not. I don't know who the people are saying that he looks like the baby. He doesn't look like the baby. That is why Wumi's sister threatened very dark black man for the 300 million naira lawsuit. The DNA test was already done in Dubai.
So guys, I actually omitted the part where she talked about the affair Wumi had with the Malians or whatever. I had to cut that part out because it was very disrespectful, and I feel like Mohbad's wife should just go and do that DNA test. So
you talk about DNA, they will sue you for 3 million. Let them come after me. My name is Larry Omodia. I'm the CEO African Television.
So guys, what do you think about this man's offer? Do you actually think?
Oh God, you take us back. Oh, you really did. You take us back. Oh my God, you took us back. I say yeah, the old news. I remember up to now, up to date, the DNA never see get hit. Nara. Up to today, they only talk of DNA again. I remember when they said DNA is a must, DNA is a must, DNA is a must. Till today, nobody do DNA is a must.
DNA is a must when we get to court, because this is a murder case. It's an homicide case. It's a murder case also.
I can't wait.
DNA is a must. Once you get to court, the jury, they're going to ask for a DNA, because stories attached to the fight was also a paternity fight. So DNA is a must in court. That's why people, I don't know if people are struggling with Wumi for DNA. Wumi can never say no to a judge. They're not born and well now. When a judge says they want a DNA, who is Wumi to say no? Of course not. That's why I just keep quiet about this DNA thing. When it gets to the High Court, DNA will be asked for. It's part of the buying of the child. You opened your mouth and said, Mohbad buy the pie that Liam is supposed to buy. Are you for real? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Mohbad pie for Liam, Liam or Liam. So Mohbad has become
Mohbad. You see why Papa Mohbad is doing everything possible not to take Wunmi to court. So
guys are being, you know, that joy. They are going to end up in court.
Who is going to take her to court? Because the police have to indict her first.
They are going to indict her. Please, a lot of things are happening, you know. May God just keep protecting Yomi. Of course, they are taking her to court. Of course, she's going to court. Wunmi is going to court live. Adria is going to confess live. I want to leave this gist to my sisters. Wunmi is going to court live. She will wear uniform like Chioma. I be Chidima.
Oh, let me tell you about Chidima. Chidima, let me tell you about Chidima right now, since you brought it up. Chidima have told his story. Chidima confessed on the national TV saying I by this man. Today, as I'm talking to you, Chidima, I'm going to carry that news later or tomorrow. Chidima don't tell the story. Okay, let me play for you.
I told her you are too fast. They are fast. You said Chidima.
I don't know why they talk like that. I said Chidima don't change her story.
That's what?
Not be shook by the man again after confessing that shook by the man. Today now, it is not be shook by the man.
No, I leave Chidima. Chidima said not be shook by him. He said, but she's among those that set him up.
No, the first time she said that shook by him. Listen to Chidima.
No.
Wait, okay, no, let me see. Let me see what I talk here. Let me see what I talk here.
Chidima, this is going to be the first time she change story.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. At the come.
Guys, do you remember this young girl, Chidima, the Unilag student?
That be winch now. See, I'm not sure about their face.
Ataga. You guys remember that story in 2021, right? Well, you guys remember that in 2021, she confessed that she married the man. Because then she was the side chick of the man. The man was a married man. You guys remember?
I remember.
Now, due to the matter has been dragged.
Yeah, don't drag this to the mama.
She don't come for court today. Can't change mouth. Say no, be she by the man. Person way already confessed on national TV in that 2021. Say she carry knife to the man. Don't come talk now. Say no, be she. Say the man sent her money. Say may she go buy some Igbo, may they take high. And she go buy the Igbo.
Before she come back. No, today the matter come out today.
She go buy.
She went to the court today.
But the man tell her say she use her own money take cook ham, and that they had some.
She went to court today.
Okay.
Until the man don't change his story again.
Maybe now she will expose those people that really did it.
Exactly.
She's not the only one that buy that man. Even the CCTV camera caught two guys on the bike that drove in to that building. I beg, leave this girl, I beg. It's just like Wumi's case. Wumi's not the only one that buys Mohbad.
Exactly.
Right now, they are suspecting Adura. Seriously, it's like Adura has a hand in it. Auntie Adamo, you see this pie people, pie girls, now only God will support.
Now what?
You cannot buy that man. That man is not a weakling.
No, he said he gave it. Actually, he said she gave the man something first. Of course.
Yes.
He dozed the man off. He said the man dozed off when he shook the man. But I watched her first interview. I felt like said she shook her for neck. I followed the story. I even carry her. I'll go bring her. Tomorrow I must find her come out. She said she shook the man for neck after smoking his bowl.
Those two guys that came on the bike, they will still call them. There are two guys that the CCTV brought out. She said that they went to buy something and brought something for her. What did they go and buy? See, all of them to the lie. She didn't mind at the same Olosho, like Transformer, like what's her name?
Black Widow.
Black Widow, yes. They are small girls, so when they buy big people, they buy money men.
Yes,
carry money. What's not picking them?
Now money, I said this generation is something else.
But I fear my sister. 22, 23, 21.
Yeah. They are so desperate.
What do they want to do with all this money?
I don't know.
They're too young.
Where you want go? You want buy private jet? Where you they go?
I don't know.
Where you they go? Whether you go to Dubai, you go swim and sleep for. You go enter private jet, yes. The same time we go laugh for Dubai. You go holiday, go sleep for hotel. You eat prawns we never eat before on a fresh fish. You sleep for sun. Nothing else. Water will take bath. Everybody take bath for beach. So why are you buying people?
Chidima 21, Mumi 23. Where Mumi buy Mohbad 23? What is it?
They're plenty.
Small children. And they target money, people. They buy them. You will lead them on. You say you love them. Lead them on. Pretend to love them. Pretend. Date them. Pretend. You don't gather all the information. Gather everything. Gather money. You buy them. Ah, God. This generation, help us. Oh, God.
Okay, what did Prime Boy they talk today? At least you did hear you, but what did Prime Boy they talk today?
I'm truly looking for justice. Look for one. Nigga, my work on to my jembe. Only jembe. If it but don't let what you eat be more than what you are chasing for the public. Because we want justice. You also want justice. We know. And maybe they are through the journey of justice. If you go look sweat and when you talking about justice. I know what I'm saying. No steps has been taken since this driver has come out.
Now, Pram Boy, they talk now, Pram Boy.
No, I know. What he's saying, I will translate it. But he's talking to somebody, so I wonder who the person is.
I don't know for them.
Exactly,
yeah, I suspected.
He said to the I don't know who he's referring to, that the person shouldn't use people, shouldn't come out and lie. You understand? About what is not because of money. People are looking for justice. You don't come out and give us stories. Don't come out and say things that are not. Because you are looking for what to eat. So I wonder who he's referring to.
Maybe go call the person name. Let's see.
Let's continue.
No steps has been taken. People are enjoying their life.
Yeah.
See, guys, I'll be dropping a new single very soon. I'll drop a new single very soon. Yes, she's walking freely. Yes, she will.
It's all over they live their life. Nothing has been done.
Yeah, too low. Yes. Because no one is after her. She's a free woman. Yes.
I know this one is who you're talking about.
Yeah. 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 Nobody's after her. Police, even they protect them. And Papa Mohbad with the people, they don't want to do me anything. Right from the very day. They don't want to touch her. So that means they are scared of her.
And that secret will soon expose.
They are scared of her. They are scared of Wumi. They are scared of that girl. You can remember when Victoria when we brought this lawyer, what did they call that woman? Davidson. Write petitions. Let's petition this girl. Come on, refuse to sign. They refuse to petition this girl. I wish the petition would be that time.
Lots of secret between Baba Mohbad and Wumi.
Hey God.
It's going to come out. There's a lot of secrets. Have you forgotten when we used to say Baba Mohbad is my bestie? The Baba Mohbad used to cook food for Bikolodo and bring for her to eat on the island. There's a deep secret, there's a deep bond, something between Wumi and Baba Mohbad that will soon be exposed that we don't know. When that thing goes scatter, when I go see say the center cannot hold anymore. When I go see say arrest will start flying, left, right, and center. That thing that the two of them are keeping will soon come out by the grace of God.
Amen. No.
There's a deep secret. There's a deep thing, deep connection between Baba Mohbad and Wumi. So people were asking, when you took this girl to the mountain, what happened? Did you go to the mountain or you went to, upper room? What happened between the two of you? You took this girl. Why were you insisting that this girl should get pregnant for your son? Why? There's such a deep secret between the two of them, only between Wunmi and Baba Mohbad. It will soon come out. That is why Wunmi has the guts to come out and ask somebody who is old enough to be her father. Olori Brooklyn, Baba, yeah. You won't buy, you go buy, Baba, you know, go see better. Olori Buruku, if anything happened to my son, like you killed your son, and say there's something between the two of them. Baba did not say a word. This guy cursed you. This is you forgot her. You didn't say a word. You didn't petition him. You didn't do anything. Abba, Antiada. Abba. What would they look now? We're looking. This movie long go, Antiada. That part 2 is still that we did, so we never ever enter part 3. That part 2 they watch. This movie long go. She go call. Waiting to between Baba Mohbad and this girl. It will soon come out. That's when I go see according to Fela Ruffo fight. Now we go see what they call Ruffo fights.
This is
serious. It's just too dirty. All of them dirty lies. I don't blame Prime Boy. Prime Boy says he's tired of staying inside. It will start coming out now to work freely.
Exactly. Because
the boy they fear for it, they don't go buy for road up to now. I don't blame him. He can come out and start going out and they kidnap him. You understand?
Yeah.
The boy is not safe, actually. Let's call it spade a spade. That boy is not safe outside. So he's complaining that why should he be inside all the time? He's tired. That look at all the choirs outside enjoying their lives. Balling. Enjoying with
and he cannot move on.
Yeah. He cannot move out. He cannot move freely because he's scared of my kidnapping or buying.
Does he want to risk it? Like, you understand? Sometimes like some things will happen to you. And I'm not saying that he should not be angry. You understand? It's normal for him to be angry, but does he want to risk it? Because it seems like that's what Mohbad did. He risked everything. And where are we today? You understand?
Exactly, my sister.
You should err on the side of caution. Yes, they may be enjoying, and you understand. It's only temporary. If God is, at least you are safe wherever you are. Don't risk it because you're angry or you feel like, oh, they're enjoying.
Yeah.
It might appear to you that they are enjoying right now, fine, but if you hear my voice, this thing gets to you. Do you want to risk it though? Do you want to risk your life? Where you are, you're safe. Stay there. It doesn't matter what they are doing. They are going to reap their own rewards. If you make your bed, so shall you lie on it. They have their bed. You understand? Now they seem to have the protection of the government. But you see this government, they say that some rely on their horses. Wunmi and the likes of them, they have gone to Egypt. You understand? They've gone to Pharaoh, they've gone to Assyria to get help. But you, where you are, rely on the name of God. It might be a season. I know you're young and you feel like you're being deprived. Yeah, an essential part of your life is being cut off. But remember your friend, he's not here today. Why? Because he risked it as well.
Yeah, he did. That's true.
Of these demons.
That's true.
So you don't want to take that chance because the next thing is, you know what? Everybody will move on if you buy also. So don't risk it. You're not Wunmi. You're not Adura. You're not none of those 15 people. You understand? Don't compare yourself to any one of them in that house or to the family. You're not them. You are Prime Boy. Wunmi now, she may feel protected. You understand? She's attending parties. She's getting all the
accolades. It's for a short while. My sister is for a short while. It's for a short while. All this thing will soon be over.
Even if it's for the rest of her life, don't compare yourself. Your work is not her work. Don't risk it because the worst that will happen is today, tomorrow you're not there. Your friends will come again, they'll attend you there, and then they'll move on. That is life for you. So don't risk it. Be very careful and very watchful. Don't be looking at them. You walk your own path and ask God to direct you and protect you and guide you. Someday you get out of it if you're not part of them. That's all. That because Wunmi is moving around, then you go and risk your life knowing that the danger you're in.
They will just catch her for road, carry and go. That's the end. No.
See this one. See this one.
You said behind bars right now. But she's there attending weddings, carrying her son because that son is a ticket for her. That is how she's able to use that son to bewitch the public.
That's true.
Even Iyabo, all what she has just done now with this wedding is to launder her image through her daughter.
That's true.
Everybody has forgotten the role that this demon of a woman has played in the life of a man that just that Mohbad could potentially be her. Is it because the woman had it that she wanted that boy to marry her daughter and the boy rejected the daughter? That's why she doesn't care. But
Yeah.
the daughter now they are celebrating. Another musician. I mean, I wish the girl well, but that woman, as far as I'm concerned, there is nothing you can tell me about Iyabo Ojo. Nothing. And I think she's using this her daughter's wedding to launder her image. And people have forgotten that the reason Mohbad is 6 feet and why we are not getting a headway is because Iyabo and Tonto Tike were primordial in hiding the truth. And they are still hiding it today. And anyone that is lauding that woman's praise, shame on you. Pray that what happened to Mohbad should not happen to you. That you can turn a blind eye and you can say you're fighting for justice. And in the same breath, you're praising this woman. What is there to praise? Because you people like everything that is appealing to the eye. The God of this world has so blinded our eyes. We will forget the truth. And all we think about is glamour. This is the same fame and glamour that is bringing a lot of these youths 6 feet under. You people should not get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked. 2025 cannot be after 2023 that we witness for Mohbad. Nobody that has any kind of sense of reasoning and a conscience should be blinded again by these people with their fame and their money, because that is what they constantly use to whitewash you. Now everybody, after this, everybody will go home and forget that Iyabo Ojo is an evil demonic witch. Or Wumi for that matter.
Wow.
You guys are not doing anything. Yeah, she will. The police are trying their best, but we don't know what is next. So she should be walking up and down. She should be enjoying herself. I'm dropping a new single very soon. Only thing on the red drop we. Oh, no care. I'm dropping a new single soon.
See her now. The boy don't tire.
Don't tire. So you don't take them single. He say he does not care. The single will soon come out and he doesn't care what is inside. We are waiting, son.
You see her?
Deal with them through song.
You see her?
Baba Mohbad is dealing with people through song.
Yes, so.
They call them Pata Pupa.
Mohbad, this is what they correct their own for one corner.
They should let him breathe. Baba Mohbad said we should let him breathe. So, Prime Boy, release your own, so we are waiting.
It's even a let him breathe.
He doesn't care. He has made a single. Make it come out, we go share. We are waiting, my dear son. Your papa don't release your own. Papa puta, papa, we have been a pata pupa. He gave way to. Make una make I breathe. I don't know who they hold up for chest, though. We don't make him breathe.
Pata pupa.
Pata pupa, red pants. Pants, red pants. All these red pants women.
Wow.
Red pants women. Dirty pants, red pants women, dirty red pants women. A whole pastor. Wow.
Wow.
It is well.
It is well.
So,
it is
my
well.
dear son, you are free to release your own. No shaking. Just stay inside like Auntie Gandhi has advised you. Stay off the streets. You are not safe. Please, we don't want to lose another youth, another son. Stay off the streets for now.
That is true. Because they will call for Pram Boy. Because the one they find everything to put down for Pram Boy head. Yeah.
Oh, yes. They're looking for him. Seriously. Just stay off the streets. The bad boys are looking. They've planned. Women's bad boys, they've planned for you. Stay off the streets.
Now why? So they just they pursue the innocent one. Why the real ones are there, living their lives?
So exactly what the boy is saying. That what is it? What's going on in this life? Why can't the police arrest black people? He's up and down enjoying himself. One party to the other. Club, if they go club, safe, don't be small. Patapupa girl, make a call and they didn't win. Father-in-law call other women for justice for Mohbad. Patapupa girl.
Where is that talk?
What does that mean? Patapupa.
Red pants. You see now, ladies are red pants that wears all this. It's like loose women wearing red pants.
You know the funny thing?
You hear this one?
Outside. Do you know that there's actually men that wear red shirts, right? In the West. It's not that court is in Africa, but I know it's in the West. Mostly politicians and high-ranking men in the West. They call them red. They wear red shoes.
No, I understand. I know I've heard about that. This one, let me give you the gist where Auntie Adalis, and Candy, where this red pants thing came from. You know, what's his name? Yomi, and Yomi name I want to Yomi. Mr. Yomi, all these women with the insult them up and down. You understand? Comfy and Co. Bookie and Co. Where they insult them because I'm up and down. All this anti-justice where they insult them. Now Yomi give them name. You say me I don't know them. I don't know their names. All these patapupa women. All these red pantsy women. You don't know their names. You understand? Now everybody started calling. That's the nickname they call them now. Patapupa babes.
Auntie lawyer. You know, the Baba nine give Yomi Patapupa. Make I tell you,
Yomi Pata. Oh yeah, tell them the story. Maybe I don't understand that well. I know the meaning. I know the meaning.
Now Baba nine use a they sing for us say the Patapupa because when they go do rally, Mr. Yomi wear jean, wear trouser. In boxers where he wear, in pants where he wear inside corn shoe and a Patapupa. So
the band was the red band.
So
I see.
The color of the pants where he wear for that he trouser na Patapupa. So if Baba can't capture and I book they say yeah we put they talk and say see Baba wicked, Baba get bad man too. Baba I think go for that distance. She safe she don't quick see him. But Papa, I don't go see him.
Really? I don't hear this story. Me, I think now you they call the babes Patapupa Coffee and Co.
Now, Baba, I see the Patapupa.
Baba is a bad boy, no. Baba is a bad boy.
You know, she say he can Igwedu.
Is this that one? I mean, that one they pick vegetable, they pick them.
You know why? Because of that money where they donate for a platform, they help people. You know, even him too. No say they donate money for a platform, help this same Baba. Now they come they tell say like the way do they take the pluck money, they take the pluck leave. The way because they say that the platform they donate money where
but Baba said, you know how many millions they don't donate for them too now.
For that platform. They don't
for that platform. What is he talking about? How many millions? No, on and off. It's a very stupid boy. Mohbad is a naughty boy. But a senior, the naughty boy.
It's a boy. So, Papa Mohbad, maybe say today, Comfy and the rest of them, they came outside. They said, Comfy can speak better. Speak pidgin English. You don't speak English this time around, though. Now, pidgin. You can't take una go explain tire. Comfy go explain tire. Comfy, because they talk from the beginning to date. How Baba they come outside, they tell you this thing, how they get play how we want take life for them.
say she too, before you know, now you must carry the whole work, the money, and they take say all your money now. People they ask for accountability. Make me work on give accountability of I spend all the money because Baba don't know about it. I don't think that's my mind. I don't they carry notes up for this issue. Who's pushing out they support Buki that the two of them don't know anything. Only the Buruku girl. They support and tell me they are calling out they support Buki. Even say we confuse even fit try pass Buki. You wait confuse and drag this movie. He drag down well all those people for a platform. But Buki not drag down like that. He don't stop all kind of talk with the usual. They drag down well, enter deep. They say make you come bring all those money when you collect. All the money as if they spend that. Because we are telling us that we don't chop money by the phone. Now when for loan every platform when they ask them for receipt as they pay the payment, because we also say any money where they pay giver, where they bring receipt out for a referral platform that time. So the next day, loan every call we why they bring invoice come outside. They say that receipt now would they talk. Can you imagine? Receipt. And that time, Kofi was disappointed. Few people were like, hey, when I can't talk about that, then now she continues, say, this me one at church. Now only. Since that time. So we want to try to do damage control.
Queen, I beg. These are things that they keep saying that they don't know. These are people living in the West. There is a certain level of exposure you have when you're in the West, right? That before you really come, once you travel out, I can understand when some people are in Nigeria or in Africa generally, and maybe they don't understand certain concepts. It's just like this. What's his name? Odumosu came and said they sent to a laboratory in a European laboratory. These are the basic things that, if truly it is an authentic, you understand, there's always documentation, a paper trail. You understand? So these people cannot tell me that, they'll just listen and then they'll just believe it. I cannot believe these are cock and bull story. No matter how they drag the who you are, even if they like, they drag him to hell and bring him back. I will never believe that they are as ignorant as they want to portray it. And they are the same people that are cursing people on the internet and calling them mumus and all the like. No, that won't fly. Because there is this psychological operation they are playing on the populace, and I call BS on it. They are not as ignorant as they want to portray. It's only then that I knew that. No. People have been saying that Muiwa is a shyster. We've been saying it from get-go. Any sensible person will take a step back and try to say, okay, why is it that everybody is complaining about this man? What is it that I'm missing? You understand? I cannot be defending these people. And it's the way they were defending them. You would think that they eat and sleep and dine with these people. Why are you defending them to this extent? If you know that you don't really know them like that, you come and people were bragging, beating their chest and saying, if you come for Baba, I'll come for you. So you are saying that you were defending this man like that, and you did not even know that you want me to go and believe that nonsense. Please, say something else.
Now, so, I said it, I think all of us know, I think we go too small, we get some common sense. We're not dumb like them. Now they're all removing themselves. They don't know anything. Come and speak your truth. It's now that it's Muiwa should come out. Muiwa should come out now and speak his truth. Buki no. Kung Fu no. Vengeance no. Gorexi no. Because Buki kept protecting Gorexi. Buki kept saying Gorexi not even aware. Gorexi no nothing. Himself no nothing. Olori Buruku people.
You go for anything, they'll give you a document. You understand? They'll give you a document. You are saying, you went to a lab in Europe. There was no document that they gave to you. You just heard that they took it to a lab in Europe, and you just say, okay, you just swallowed it. That's all. They told you went to Europe and you just swallowed it. When you can easily, most of these labs, they are online. There is a phone number. You can call them. You can go there and check. You understand? There's just so much. So their stories are not going to fly. Okay? Pigs don't fly. Pigs do not fly. All these people are just a bunch of liars, including the coffee. She wants to be cursing Muiwa far as I'm concerned, it's all a game.
County, you made a very good point there. But at the same time, Muiwa and Baba, the way me I see this, my own opinion, they played those people in their team.
They did not play them. Who knows how to use that language? They did not play anybody. They have not played them. I know why you say they played them.
Okay,
How many years? 2 years.
If you know
I
what
go say they played them. They played them. Everybody they played them. Who played them?
Wait, is it football or table tennis?
Which played them? When they take out the picture, they drag people, they cause people, they come out himself for himself. They played them. Who played them? Nobody played them.
I'm listening. I want to know how they played them. Please stop, Baba. Please stop. And even right now, as I'm talking, Baba is still playing those their team members. Their team members, they're not 100, they're not 2,000, they're not 3,000. There are a lot of them because I was there today somehow, and I still see some people calling me, talking, still like thinking that Baba is fighting for justice. That's why I'm still saying that Baba is still playing them up till today. And they are still believing that this man is really genuinely fighting for justice. These thousands of people that are watching them, I still believe that you are telling me that Baba is not playing them.
Please, let's not explain away from the people want to believe them, they can believe them. You understand? Because
people are still believing them.
Yeah, but that's also it's Baba is playing them.
Exactly. Baba is not playing them. Some people are following Baba because they are pitying for Baba. So that is not play. But don't tell me Bukky Jesse and Coffee is innocent. That two people, they are not innocent.
The reason why they are still pitying him, the people that are pitying him, they are not up to the people that are not pitying them. We justice fighters are more than the people that are pitying Baba. And this thing that happened today, that happened now, that they are calling out Muiwa, lifting out Baba, that is what is really hurting me. That whatever they are talking about Muiwa, they should include Baba. That is my own opinion there. People, the true justice fighter of Mohbad, they saw what happened, that this thing that they're shouting, hey, that some of them that they now started fighting themselves. They don't talk to themselves again. This one, they don't come group themselves. The one where you see they support Bukky, just say they support her. The one where you see we saw this thing. True justice fighter, we have seen this thing long time ago. So when I see that Baba is playing there, I will not come.
Baba is not playing anybody. She's not playing. My opinion is not playing anybody, for my opinion. Not being open. Baba did not come to America to come and open GoFundMe. Baba did not come and open GoFundMe. He did not control it. It's the account number that is there. That woman in the restaurants and you say Baba from Nigeria is playing them.
She don't see the signs. It's last year. She don't call them out.
She don't already open now. You don't already open now. You don't already open now. Before it comes out.
The woman don't come out with them. That's why I'm telling them that a lot of people immediately they know say this Baba people switch that woman where name therefore that they go for me. She don't come out with them. She don't leave them there. Immediately she spends out. She left them.
Queen, please, I have a question.
Baba not play them. Like I say, Baba not play them. Everybody are doing this work together.
People don't want to accept the fact that they've been deceived. Some people are just going, they live in denial. It's not, so you understand? Yes, there might be some people that
they live in denial. Yes.
Yeah, it's not that it's deceiving. There's nothing. It's very simple. You say that
Baba just deceive everybody, deceive all of them.
You cannot provide a receipt. You understand? You come and you start crying. Even if you cry, that is just emotional blackmail. A sensible person will say,
that's emotional blackmail. Yeah.
All I ask for is receipt. So if you want to be gullible and live in denial because you feel like, oh, Baba cannot deceive you.
Exactly. They are just being gullible.
But that's somebody is gullible.
Whatever you tell them, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. They're still living in denial. That's what I'm saying. When I say that it's still playing them today, and they're still playing them.
Their responsibility, Queen. What I'm trying to say,
I'm not saying it's not their responsibility. We are just discussing the matter. It's just that, do you know that before this thing came out, Bookie Stick asked them to donate money, and they donate money. Other of the people say, as the man, people are donating money to them because they are still pitching in.
See, they say, fool me once.
I am not talking about Bookie. We're not talking about Bookie. We're talking about them. I'm talking about thousands of people. I'm talking about thousands of people pitching because they still feel that, oh, this man is doing the right thing.
Regardless, Queen, the point is, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
But for people that have sense, that have brain.
Want to support Baba, see, at this point, if they want to support him, if they want to be in denial, it is on them. It is not on Baba.
It's not on us. It's not on them.
It's on them.
It's on them.
It's on them.
Saying that we are just analyzing, and if they want to keep, but the only thing the board of control here is that Baba is playing them. It's for them to believe, and it's for them not to believe. So, objecting what I am saying is wrong. I will say that Baba is playing them, and will say whether he's listening to me now. We know that Baba is playing them. That's what I'm saying. When we come outside to talk, we are not talking for ourselves to be heard, but for people to hear. That is why I said Baba is still playing them now. Who get here, make it here. That's all. That's my submission.
Wait, make her ask the question. Make her ask question. Queen, the lady you said in America, the lady that said pulled out, I beg, is the person I'm suspecting. Because I had somebody doing a disclaimer. Is it Crunch Queen?
No, it's not Crunchy Queen. It's Light On.
Because I had Crunchy Queen came out to do a disclaimer.
Yes, Crunchy Queen was among the people that were trying to, they came like a group of people. I think Chairman and the rest, they were in that group. I think Andy and the rest, all those people came, I think Botman. When they now found out what the people have been talking about, what is playing now, they saw it that time, long time ago, early 2024, and they pull out. They find out that who these people are. But some people, they are still there, even till now. So some people just started pulling out a month ago.
Okay.
So Country Queen is where from Light On. Light On is there are 4 people that are their names are in the GoFundMe. Light On, Muiwa, I think is it the book this and what is it the Baba before those 4 signatory in that this thing. So that Light On was angry. She said she's going to sue them, blah 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 blah. She pulled out because that one gets sense. If not, they for the drag and wish now with these people. And now they give money when they want to go court. They're going to spend 150,000 people like the Crunchy Queen and this letter. They pay, Baba take them as maga. The money said they know who they lost the name money. They will not see the do.
She's like, yeah, you are talking about this video, Abi. I will show everybody now. This video now. This one. When you say she do disclaimer, let me show you. Because I have it.
Before I say anything, kindly listen to the video up here. Kindly listen carefully to this video up here.
Are you watching the
bills? Please. Emma Jeka Baba Mohbad Kule. We can't betray Baba Mohbad now. Support him, support the GoFundMe, put funds into his Access bank account. But I, Crunch Queen, I am no longer accountable. Honestly, I am no longer accountable. That is why I am doing this video. Please, if you have my interest at heart, if you genuinely love what I've done in the last 2 weeks, please help me to share this video. I take go Beguna. I beg. I know they go anywhere.
Justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad. Before I say anything, kindly listen to the video up here. Kindly listen carefully to this video up here.
Listen, settle his legal bills. Please. Emma Jeka Baba Mohbad Kule. We can't betray Baba Mohbad now. Support him, support the GoFundMe, put funds in.
Wait. Because people don't understand.
Into his Access bank account. But I, Crunch Queen, I am no longer accountable. Honestly, I am no longer accountable. That is why I am doing this video. Please, if you have my interest at heart, if you genuinely love what I've done in the last 2 weeks, please help me to share this video. I take go Beguna. I beg. I know they go anywhere. I did this movement. I know they pretend.
Thank you so much. Gushi Queen in that video, she actually said in that video that she is no longer responsible for the money in the GoFundMe and in the Access Bank. The money that the public contributed to the movement of justice for Mohbad, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, for you to know how people are wicked, for you to know how people are very, very, very wicked, you come and tell the public that you are not going to be held responsible concerning the money in the GoFundMe. Yet, you are still saying in the same video that they should continue contributing money to the GoFundMe. And that video was 2024.
Exactly.
Right? You keep
exactly.
People that
you say continue putting money in the access account, continue to put money, but I don't care.
Right. So my question now is, what makes you come out and come and clear your name and come and say they should not hold you responsible? It is because you have find out the woo and you have find out that there is a criminal stuff
activity
going on within that GoFundMe and the Access Bank. You have seen something. There is a red flag in that GoFundMe in 2024. That you have seen this red flag that can stay your own name, that can hold you to the police station, or that can even make the people hold you down in future. As at 2025 right now, the money they contributed to that GoFundMe, they don't chop out. We don't know where the money go. We don't know how they spend the money. This money is not, we are not talking about 30 million naira. We are not, the money they contributed to the GoFundMe and to the Access Bank and Wema Bank account concerning the movement of
300 million.
We are talking about a lot of millions of naira. Millions of naira we are talking about that cannot, the money is so high, the money is so much that they can't even do the accountability and the GoFundMe. Meanwhile, somebody like this woman, Gushi Queen, she has already seen the red flag. She knew that the money that they are contributing to this GoFundMe account, it is like you are contributing money to the criminal that will chop the money. She already knew. She's aware. She's among the committees. She's among those people that plan and do the meeting that they should open a GoFundMe for the people to be contributing money, both Nigeria, internationally, all over the world. Anybody internationally, locally, even people in the village, they can actually put money in that GoFundMe. And you, as a person, you are in that committee, and you have seen that there is a criminal going on in that GoFundMe, and you came out to come and clear your own name, because you are very sure that in future, there will surely be a criminal stuff in that GoFundMe. Now, as at today, we don't know where the money go. We don't know how to spend the money. Now we are going to hold the same. This woman, we have to hold her responsible, because me, I am seeing that as the act of a wickedness. Because if it is not I will call it you love yourself so much to the extent that you come and clear your own name. Meanwhile, you know that every money, every penny that was contributed to that money, the GoFundMe and the Access Bank, you are aware, you knew that the money is going to a pit. The money is going to some people's pocket that they will chop the money. Yet you clear your name, and you are still telling the people, misleading the people, and
to keep on paying.
Contribute money to that GoFundMe. Meanwhile, you are aware. We are going to hold you responsibility. We are going to hold you responsibility. You must fish it out. The criminal that you have observed and you have seen, the red flag that you see in that GoFundMe that makes you to come and clear yourself out, and yet still, you can actually clear your name. You can actually do what? Clear your name without even telling people to go ahead. You are clearing your name and you are still telling people. Now people have put money in the GoFundMe and nowhere to be found. We are holding you responsible, because you know and you cannot come out. Because I believe the God used
okay, you told people for both sides. Okay, thank you for that comment, my sister. Thank you for that comment.
You saw it. You see the red flag. You see the criminal stuff going on behind the public bars, but yet you come and clear your name, and you still beg and advise people and force people and make people to continue to put money in that GoFundMe. Yet we are going to hold you responsible. Gushi Queen, Mr. Muiwa, Mr. Muiwa, Country Queen, the power of Anthony of Baba Mohbad, and Mr. Aloba, Joseph Aloba himself, and the lawyer, and even Buki Jesse, all of you.
Exactly. No justice, no peace. So thank you for reminding people.
That advertise the public to contribute to the money to that GoFundMe. We are holding you people responsible. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad.
So, Sister Lawyer, what did you think now?
Justice for Mohbad. Before I say anything, kindly listen to the video here. Kindly listen carefully.
Okay, I will show you this part. I will pause and make you talk.
Settle the legal bills, please. Emma Jekaja Baba Mohbad Kule. We can't betray Baba Mohbad now. Support him. Support the GoFundMe. Put funds into his Access bank account. But I, Crunch Queen, I am no longer accountable.
I'm not accountable.
I am no longer accountable. That is why I am doing this video. Please, if you have my interest at heart,
exactly, but you're not accountable.
If you love what I've done in the last 2 weeks, please help me to share this video. I take go Beguna. I beg. I know the way.
I don't know things, so you're right, go correct.
Okay, go ahead. So, comment. Yeah.
Crunch Queen, you fall my hand because I like your energy.
Exactly.
I watch you on different platforms. I like your energy, Crunch Queen. But when I have this your disclaimer, you fall my hand. You don't talk well at all.
Now people don't invest. Say you tell them they continue to the pay. Exactly.
You fall my hand, Crunch Queen. I like your energy so much. I love your energy, but you fall my hand. You are part of the
community.
You supported. What I mean part of it, I'm not saying you are part of those that stole. No, you supported the idea, which is good. We can all support good idea to help find a solution for this poor boy. That was what you did as a mother. I can do the same too. We are all doing the same here. We have a son. We did this. We paid this. We paid that. We all did it. Supported Baba. We all done it. But don't come. What they pain me, Crunch Queen. You talk well, though. But what it pain me make I vex for you, because they should not stop supporting Baba. Why are you stopping? Why are you stopping? Why are you backing out?
Who is taking you?
Back out and shut up. You don't back out and encourage people to go and continue putting money in fraudulent accounts that they cannot account for a penny, a dime. You are telling them, I will encourage you
to continue paying. Exactly. But it's not real, it's fake.
Why are you stepping back?
You say they are fake, but you are encouraging people to put money and you say they are fake.
You said they are fake. And you encourage people to put money in fake account, in fraudulence.
That is bad, though. No, it's recent. It's 24th of December. It's recent. 24th of December, 2024. Yes.
He just came out with a disclaimer last week or so, or 2 weeks ago.
That she didn't say so.
No.
He said before.
Wait,
go ahead.
She came out with a disclaimer. I was even the one that mentioned it. I said I love this woman's energy on different platforms, but I was so shocked to watch her listen to her. She came out and put a disclaimer that
no, but Sister, let me tell you something. What did she do to put a disclaimer? Say I'm no longer responsible for the GoFundMe. It's good though, but only the part we know will be say if you want. She's supposed to use the language if you want to continue. Now what did she for talk? Not be say continue paying, no continue. She for say exactly. Yeah.
You don't come and tell people that you are removing yourself from fraudulent people. Fine.
But she has done that long ago now. She has done that long ago.
She never came out with a disclaimer, please.
Grandma, the disclaimer one is different.
You understand? She just came out with a disclaimer. I can forward it to you.
I know she has been fighting.
Yes, I have the video. She has been on platform to platform saying it. That's my problem. That's my face.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't have any problem. Did you hear my presentation, my first sentence? I love the energy of Crunch Queen. I love her energy. I've been watching her from platform to platform since this fraudulent thing happened. I love her energy. But for she coming out to open her mouth, giving a disclaimer to everybody, saying that she's removing herself from this, from that. She's no longer part of them, of who you are. Now, she has no right. She has no right to say that. Please, mute. She has no right to say that. I encourage you to continue paying money to the account. Is she okay? Exactly. She's not in that place. I have my problem.
Yeah, that is my problem too. Yeah.
That's my problem. That's problem. That's me. That's my problem with her. Is she okay? Why is she talking with the two sides of her mouth? Why is she talking with the two sides of her mouth? That's very wrong. And I'm waiting for her. Where I see her.
But sister lawyer, explain for grandma. Grandma says she don't understand. Calm down, explain for people.
Oh, grandma, this lady called Green.
She's doing a good job.
She's been a justice fighter. She's been clean and pure about everything. You understand?
Yeah.
But I never knew she was part of the committee for GoFundMe and Access Bank. I never knew until my sister. I saw her disclaimer the day before yesterday. She came out with a disclaimer on TikTok. She said, Crunch Queen, or Crunch Queen. I am no longer part of GoFundMe. I am no longer part of Access. I am no longer part of that committee of Baba and Muyiwa and Co. I have removed myself long time ago when I noticed some few things. I have removed myself long time ago. But that is where she spoiled everything. I think she did drink before she go to the thing. There she takes some few shots. They could have just shut up and we'll all give her roses. I love what she did. She now said, but if you, I encourage
no, he did not say if you. He said keep on paying. He did not say if you. He said keep on paying. No. Let me play it again. Listen. Only 2 minutes. Only 1 minute. Hold on. Make grandma hear. Listen. Yeah. Hold on. No, she's not a bot.
Justice for Mohbad.
Listen, she's not a bot. Listen.
Before I say anything, kindly listen to the video up here. Kindly listen carefully to this video up here.
Settle his legal bills, please. We can't betray Baba Mohbad now. Support him. Support the GoFundMe, put funds into his Access Bank account.
Wait.
I am no longer accountable. Honestly, I am no longer accountable. That is why I am doing this video. Please, if you have my interest at heart, if you genuinely love what I've done in the last 2 weeks, please help me to share this video. I take over. I know they go anywhere.
But what I know is, Antada, she even said one thing. She even said something worse than Anne. In that Yoruba, she started with Emma Baba Mohbad Kule. It's never could no remove chair for Baba Mohbad bomb for me, no fall for ground. All rubbish.
Okay.
That was old now. She's a stronger your miss of
I'm not talking.
You are not understanding it, grandma. You don't get it. You are not getting it.
Oh.
We are not saying she's not fighting for justice. We are not saying she's not your main supporter. We are not saying she's a bad person. She says she's no longer supporting Papa Mohbad. GoFundMe and the other access account. But you people should continue putting money there. That means she's not stopping people not to put money, but she's removing herself. She's not among them anymore. So what is the lawyer is saying, and everybody says that you are not supposed to encourage people. Grandma is not understanding it. We are not saying she's a bad person. No.
Because you know why? I just saw sorry man, just a second, I'll keep quiet. I just saw her disclaimer before yesterday on TikTok and I played it. And I was, what is wrong with this woman? I love this woman. What rubbish is she saying now? I like this woman. I love her energy.
No. She don't want to offend Babak in a way. She don't want to say it's me that told people not to put money. But I'm no longer interested.
I don't like such people.
You
don't shut up.
I'm not there. Oh, don't come and hold me. Oh, I'm not just go for me. Oh, I'm not just access account to make una not hold me. Oh, but if you want put money, make una they put money. Oh, but I'm not join again. No, make una not call my name. Oh. You understand? That's what she's trying to say. Don't call me over. If you want money, keep on putting money. But make una not hold me responsible for any GoFundMe and access account. But keep on putting money.
He even said at the beginning in Yoruba, make una no make Baba fall for ground, make una no remove chair for make no fall for ground. I beg una. He said it in Yoruba, then she now said it in English. Oh, na no make Baba fall down, no na support Baba, go na make the fall down. Oh, na support am, make una no remove chair for fall. So make una continue to put money for president's account that cannot be accounted for. That you are bringing yourself out of the committee, but you are encouraging people to put their wealth into fraudulent people's account.
Not be our fault now. Now they know now. Not be our fault because I know.
Does that make sense? Let's
make
sense for me to understand. I beg until I don't arrest my case.
Wait, I know that Crunchy Queen said all these things that you just paid now. She said it on Papariano. When Muiwa dropped them, him and Chairman. So what I don't understand now is she repeating it or they are replaying what she already said before? I heard all these things last year.
My sister, I don't even know when she did it. All I know is that I had it for the first time.
Grandma, you are not getting it. Grandma, you are not getting it. Even though she did it last year, even though she did December or January, as she's removing herself, she's supposed to say, stop putting money. She did not say that. That's what she's saying.
And that what me I'm saying is, I'm sorry, please, what me I'm saying is, I don't even care when she removed herself, whether it's 10 years ago. But she has no right. You are removing yourself from a fraudulent group and you are still encouraging people to put money in that group. It's wrong.
That's what she's saying. That's what you are saying, yeah.
What we are saying, you don't do that. If you remove yourself from a fraudulent group, have just said I remove myself.
Now you are getting it.
Can I say something, please? I heard what our Muslim said. Maybe said, and our grandma said. You know they understand what grandma is. I understand both sides. You both said she shouldn't have said that they should continue putting. Even me, when I watched it 3 days ago, I was like, is this a new video? Because I saw it in TikTok like 3 days ago. Completely saying this like it's supposed to be like 8 months ago. This kind of
it's not 8 months ago, it's 24th. Let me tell you.
I'm not saying it's 8 months. I saw it for the first time 3 days ago to start that because the statement she did there is supposed to be because the country queen of now will not even be saying what he's saying now because she's against everything that Baba and that group are saying totally. That's what Baba is trying to say. I have been on platform with her. And I know what to say. Even yesterday, yesterday, I know what to say. Before the not come on down, I no, don't say that. Because she was having, I know she was very Mohbad. That we know, she will not.
No justice, no justice, no barrier. No justice, no barrier.
Can I?
She will not use that word. To me too, I know I was going to when I saw this in the disclaimer 3 days ago. Like, maybe you know that people can go and do something and say someone think that it's a new statement. So because I'm not running their own.
She didn't say, she not say it's a whole new one. No. The date is there.
Can I chip in, please? If you don't mind. Now, this is lesson for us all. And then when I ask questions, people are always wondering, why do I ask questions? It's because context is important. Okay, now that is out of the way, advice to all bloggers, please kindly put a date and a stamp on your videos.
The date is there. The date is there. I'm still saying you guys are not hearing me. And the lawyer said she does not care if it's a new or old. You guys are not getting it. You keep on saying it's an old video. She says she does not care if it is old video or a new video. But she's not supposed to encourage people to stop paying when she's leaving. That's what she's saying. We are not talking about old video or new video. As you are leaving, but don't encourage people to keep on paying the money. That's what she's saying. We're not talking about old or new. The date is there now. If you go to YouTube, the date is there. You don't need to ask somebody which date is this video. You guys are you are getting it all wrong.
I am surprised. What I'm saying is that my conversation was very straightforward.
We are not talking about this old or is new. She's removing herself, yes, but don't encourage people to keep on paying when you are leaving.
I started by saying Crunch Queen is one of my favorite speakers.
Yes.
She's one of my favorite speakers on every platform I watch her.
She's very good. She's very good.
You guys don't listen. I get tired. I said, but the but is that you are removing yourself. You are removing yourself from a fraudulent committee. Why are you now encouraging people to continue to pay money in that fraudulent account? Why?
So why are we arguing then? So why are we arguing? We are all saying the same thing.
Okay, can I say my own now, Auntie Ada? Because you interrupted me, you gave me the floor, and then before I even finish saying it, you just interrupted.
No, you say the same blogger should start putting dates. If you post a video, the date is there. You don't even need to put date. Automatically, the date will be there.
Hold on.
So it has a date.
You're the one that posted it now.
It's on the 24th. The date is there. I'm telling you people the date. You still keep on arguing on date. It's there.
We're not arguing. It's posted by who? By Queen herself.
Crunchy Queen can never say these things now. I know that.
Oh my God.
When she was leaving, people were still very strong, believing in the system. But she said, I'm leaving because I disagree with them. But you guys can still continue. That is on my own. I'm leaving. I know what happened at that time. It was him and a chairman. They said they cannot follow the conditions of Muyiwa. Muyiwa gave them conditions. And then she said she promoted this thing. And for truth, she really promoted that GoFundMe last year. Because everybody thought it was going to be used for autopsy. So people promoted it. And then when she was leaving, she said, well, I'm not dragging anybody along with me. I'm leaving because for me, I don't believe in what Muyiwa is telling us, the conditions. I was there when she was analyzing. Then after that, the Baba's team, they went after her. Then she too came up with them. You really need to see her when she came up with them. There was no name she didn't call them. And since then, she has not backed down. So when somebody is reposting on
oh my God. Okay, it's enough then. It's enough.
I don't know what people just will not. Let this talk die until I beg. We're not denying this fact. You see all the story you said, I've been in justice of Mohbad from day one. I've started. So all this thing you just said, my sister, I had it. I was there. When they disbanded it, I was there. When we formed the new group, I listened to them. What I'm saying is that this thing I had day before yesterday, I watched. She has no business encouraging some people to pay money into a fraudulent account that she's backing out from. That's my point. Finish. It's wrong. You're backing out from something that is fraudulent, and you're saying, please, I'm not. Please, all of you support Baba. Support. Don't remove the chair under Baba's bomb. She said it in Yoruba. Don't remove the chair under that Baba's bomb so Baba will not follow. Support GoFundMe. Support access. Is she for real? I think she sharp before she come out.
She said those things before. I was there when she said all these things.
Auntie, oh God. You need to understand.
She said she has said it, Grandma.
Before or now. When I'm 10 years ago, she has no business. She has no right. She has no business encouraging people to put money on something that she does not believe in, that she's backing out.
Okay, even you that is talking now, in the early last year, did you ever believe that Papa Mohbad has hand in this thing that is happening? Because I personally stood for Papa Mohbad. I never believed he could be this corrupt.
It is not that we are talking about. And see, when you come out and say to the public, my name is so, so, and so. I was a member of committee for GoFundMe. I was a member of Access Bank to put money for all the projects we have ahead for Mohbad, autopsy, this, that, burial, and everything. But now, I found out how fraudulent, and I found out that this thing is not what I thought it was going to be. It's not what I thought I am supporting, so I am backing out. Period. We'll give her a bunch of clothes and clap for her. Then why is she now going ahead and saying, please, don't remove the chair under Baba's bum bum. If you remove it, Baba will fall. Please, keep on paying money in the account. Go fund me and access. What rubbish. It's okay. Why is she speaking with the two sides of her mouth? That is my problem with her, auntie.
Grandma, remember when she left? Bukky just said that's an covenant that she was sleeping with somebody, and she now reported Bukky just said to the authority.
Yes.
And they said they now found out that
my own is that I am waiting to see her. I am waiting. I know I don't climb anybody's platform. That is my rule and regulation. I'm commenting. Madam, come on. Madam, I don't go hold on me. I don't go up anywhere except on my platform. That is me for you. That's my golden rule. I only come up on my platform. I can comment at the comment section. Now, I am going to tell her, I listened to your disclaimer, madam. Were you for real? I'm going to type it anytime I see her. Tomorrow I go see her now. She's up and down everybody's platform. She's a strong supporter of justice. I love her for that. I said it. I love her energy. I said it. Then why did she mess up what she's doing, saying? I'm going to tell her that why did you mess up?
For me, what did you mess up? For me, she did not mess up.
Okay.
Yes. That's how I see her. Because since she left for Mohbad.
Somebody backed out, but she's encouraging her people to go and put money.
Okay, maybe now slip or tongue as we talk. It's possible. She made a mistake for that part. Okay, let's accept it.
Can I chime in, please? Why did she back out is a question we should ask. Did she back out because did she remove her name from the GoFundMe because she found out the truth about the GoFundMe, or it was a disagreement that was not related to the GoFundMe? Because that will now explain maybe why she only said continue to support him, but I'm no longer accountable. But to Auntie Ada's point and to Sister Lawyer's point, you see, when your name, if you say you're not accountable for something that is financial, it's probably because you have noticed irregularities about that financial situation.
Exactly. English language. Exactly. English language.
That sense now. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that's the reason, but if that is most likely.
I'm telling you, that is the reason. That is what she said. I will forward it to you.
Yeah, no, I heard it. I listened to it. So if you say I'm not accountable, it means that financially I don't want to be held responsible, right? And that is probably because you realize that maybe they are not forthcoming with the financial information. So again, to their point, why would you encourage people to contribute to a fund that you clearly or you are potentially aware or you're suspecting that something is not right? That is what they are saying. You understand?
Chikena, God bless you. Chikena,
really does it. But it was a financial thing. She didn't back out from her support, but she noticed that something about the financial aspect may not be okay. So if that is the case, then why are you asking people to put their money there? Is okay. And we still understand that this was a long time ago. So that is properly noted. But it doesn't change the fact that 2 years ago, once you realize that financially something was not forthright, then if you're backing out, then there's no other reason why you should encourage people to continue to put their money in there.
Okay, let me tell you what happened as at that time. When Gushi Queen and Chairman, they came out and were begging the public to put money into the GoFundMe, because when they started, they analyzed what the money was going to be used for. So when Muiwana had meeting with them, they disagreed with him and said the meeting they had was not because of money. When they had that meeting, the way they wanted the things to go, Muiwa disagreed with the way they wanted it to go. So they had that disagreement. So she said, you know what? I'm not into this. I will not be able to. I mean, they're telling them that they don't have to know how much, they don't have control over how they are going to use, what they are going to do first, like which attorney they are going to hire, because they wanted to hire another son, and then they wanted to do the DNA, and then DNA, son, and one other thing that they said they wanted to do. But Muiwa gave them condition that this GoFundMe is one, they will do the DNA, but not now. But Crunchy Queen and Chairman, they already told the crowd that the first thing they are going to do is the DNA. And hence, another one was the autopsy. But Muiwa said that is not the priority. So they disagree with Muiwa on that ground, not on the money. When she was speaking all these things I was there when she was speaking all these things. So when she now came out, she said, well, those that she's begging the crowd now, that she was the one that promoted them to sponsor this thing. But she's leaving, but they can remain with the Papa Mohbad. Her leaving is not because she doesn't like the man, but her leaving is because she thought she could be able to do it her own way. Their own way, him and chairman and one other committee, there were about 4 people in that committee, including Bossman. So that was what caused their why she left. Initially, when she left, she was not dragging anybody around. She was not talking bad about Papa Mohbad, nothing. Until Buki JC conflict started dragging them. That was when she now came out, and since then she has not stopped insulting Papa Mohbad, calling Muiwa all sorts of names, and that was since then. So if somebody now went behind and bring the tape that happened the time they were in charge, playing it now as if the thing happened right now, that is where I have a problem with it. Because my belief yesterday is different from what the belief I have now. And how do beliefs change? They change when you start seeing trend or something that is opposite contrary to your core belief system. So that is where I know that this thing, what Baba Mohbad is doing, as I begin to see a trend, I personally dissociated myself from supporting him. So it's not very good for what the blog, whoever posted it again. They should bring out her new tapes. Let them bring it out and compare.
Yes, it's from Mohbad though. I post so rich. Everyone they happen every day.
7 to 4. But it is the law is saying for someone to fall. But it is the greatest of all sins
when someone fall and they refuse to rise, the likes of Buki and others, they fell already. But the mistake they're having right now is they don't want to rise again because they believe they are in shame already. And you can imagine even a lot of so many of their followers, they are also gullibles like them. I only hope that the light that they've seen, the light that they've known, they'll be able to embrace that light so that we'll be able to move together. Not that it's no other thing that you can do. Queen Ace, please mute. So the only thing we're looking for is justice. And right now, you've already said it to the government and the entire people of Lagos State that if any So if any of the clips comes out right now, they cannot blame anybody. I wonder why she said one film Mohbad So they said the death was a political how would I put it, something. So who among the politicians is it governors that is using Mohbad for it or what? So I don't know why they like blaming people for their misfortunes. So is it the government that says that? Who said that? Buki says so. Buki says so. So now, another question I want to ask now is, She Joseph Aloba Lofi Mubadishi Tutune only Ujeki only hacked on all the information that has been given to him, like the 3 seconds video. He couldn't do anything on it. Like the video Buki said she sent to him. The that is correct, yes. Yes, that's what the information passed to us today. Well, only result by charge, the entire Lagos State will be on fire. So she didn't tell us who. We don't know. So that's why I said they are passing blame on to other people.
You know one thing? When I was pressing on the AIG, we made the first attempt to arrest me, second attempt, and then one of the officers now told me that there was a time the corona inquest here. One of the latest corona inquests, once he mobilized or he mobilized and corona inquest, that the church was going to come there again. One of the police officers has said that the AIG said they should hold on, that I will favor Lagos State government. Do you understand?
Very deep. Very deep.
So that they should not arrest me now. What they mean by that, it didn't go further. That's the only thing. I have it. It's on tape. You understand?
Very deep. Okay.
So whether it was because of the I don't know, maybe it's because of the case in court. Whether I don't know why that was said, but the guy, one of the top officers, our undercover detectives here, because one thing, every company who are in the National Orthopedic Hospital, now we can lose this system. So what can you assist? For the Europa. They parked on the express route and they walked in. What they were going because they were already on the way. So when they are going like that, I will notify AIG. I want to operation by. I want to wait. Maybe he said he doesn't want Lagos State government to allow that they should hold on, that they will look for a good time to arrest her, that they should go back. Even that day, I already mobilized them.
Well, it's only God that will crown your efforts and our efforts, all right? and I believe definitely there will be lights at the end of the tunnel. We don't need to be discouraged about the recent happenings. We need to actually stay focused. Aluta continua Victoria Asata. Thank you.
Thank you. Fella, are you there now?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, we're calling you earlier.
Oh, okay. Sorry. No, I just stepped out of the office. So, good morning, boss.
No, 2 minutes.
And anyway, I listened to her this morning. I think you got off a bank by now. Not to.
Are you remove your hand from the speaker or the speaker?
Okay, now because you have to go back.
Yeah, better now, better.
Okay, sorry about that. So, what I'm saying is, money got off a bank not Balaro is because I listened to her like very well this morning. I don't know, they was she foresee got on my son. Only everybody in the house, they have 1 or 2 videos on their phones. But because of they demanded for 1.5 million and they don't want, maybe she doesn't want to give them until no back or don't fair, which is the same thing that applied to you. So why are they not saying paro? But now they always want people to believe them that they are the only ones saying the truth, which is kind of very wrong. This is a collective effort to get what this and the Bible statement contest on back where family was sort of compare on they don't funny address your fellowship compared so meeting on paro. So the parenting family were blaming this suspect family would have body because the Bible is that guy is a real manipulator 100%. He has been playing games with people since all these days. That guy just getting a lot of money from this shit. So listen, Ashma Sonsi, don't stop what you are doing. Since you came to this justice, or take it a new turn, like a very productive turn and a productive moves. So please don't stop what you are doing. Keep doing what you are doing. Don't be discouraged about or anything. Let them say whatever they want to say. Quite all right, fine. To see justice is not easy. I've done a lot of stuff here. I live in Canada, right? I've seen a lot of stuff. Almost similar thing to Shelley. I'm a property manager, and I have some tenants who compare Shelley. In your 2 and lay, on those systems that grow. But boy, struggle at the pull fire alarm. Consecrated to the Kinto Debe, consecrated to Debe. More if we don't want to go if you try to sit about, but when she struggle, pull in here, but there's no furasi. You to attend your one on Tibadan's investigation. Only camera, but camera room. Timulos search. Only people when charging so time. So time because camera lane or no lane or camera one main entrance, right? I track that man of track, but when I did not share. So what I will say. So but go back to camera, don't buy CCTV, don't buy lead. So definitely that person has been compromised. And though they do so great toxicology for anywhere. You see what I'm feeling because I listen to that way. Just okay by so why do you want to use the same person to do DNA test? So no possible to go and go to John Adra. But one of
the things that I want you to know is that before Mohbad passed, he wasn't that very rich. People ran away.
Sure.
So if there is any income to buy from through his music and little shows, I can tell you for free, the moment he passed, it cannot sustain me and that boy for 2 months. The other huge amount of money expect is the money with Naramali. But with the way the old suspect in that house, with this level of fancy, for them to remove Umi, Darusha, Adura, all of them are suspects to the extent that even the video, the CCTV of that house, everything was shielded. Owó burúkú ti wà involved.
Sure.
Because as at that time, only I get owó public down by when the only one don't know. But I'm still of the opinion. So get to me that somebody they rushed out to see if we can treat him within the house.
Yeah.
In the process, I can tell you for free, maybe these persons can't show you. Target will belong to the same court with all those guys in that house. Maybe entered into that house and finished it up. I don't know. And he threatened me, both Iyawo, both Adura, both Bubatu and Lee. You all know what will happen if you speak or say anything that happened. Or could get a very close person to Mohbad, his blood, finished him up. So they have the same level of threat. It's like nothing that any of you say will what? Will suffice.
Bros, Bobo sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan, ó ní Darusha sí mbẹ̀. Ó ní Darusha later náà, ó ní bàbá dé Darusha lọ immediately. Àdúrà wa sàlàdúrà sùn, ó láwọn pariwo láti òkè dìde. So definitely something could have happened. Kó tó máa pariwo dìde ẹ̀. Ẹ get point mi sá. Something could have happened. Kó tó máa pariwo dìde. The Bible don't teach about love mistakenly ṣe kọ̀kọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. But what is the cause of the fight? Ní ìsinmi àlámà mọ reason tí ìjà fi wá kó tó fi ṣẹlẹ̀. Only by mistake in it. Like somebody said something about the copyright, man. This could have been a manslaughter because only just mistake in it. We are your meeting job.
What's it gonna get mistake? What's it gonna get mistake? He got to get me what's in job or that's in Kurudu. One day the driver said, I give a warning. Don't go in there to fight. You have there is what's it gonna get diminished responsibility. When it becomes a manslaughter or something you don't want to do is like maybe of violence, continue break, but to continue, it can never go and it will go for manslaughter, except there is no credible witness or evidence to prove that you are been fighting earlier and you are stopped. You went on behind. To continue, you went to continue. The essence of continuing that fight is because to know you want to.
You understand? Because this is kind of complicated to be sincere.
So for me, it's going to come whatever the case may be. Like I said, the truth is going to come out.
For sure. But taking someone seriously. Because a lot of
you guys keep on coaching. Make una go sleep. Una till to the cut. Okay, my people. Anybody get any submission to drop for the regarding tonight? Yeah, we don't enter 1 a.m. already. Hello? Anybody there? Justice for Mohbad. Seeker and fighter. So all of when I hear the update now, they are supposed to go and arrest Wunmi. But there's one thing where the Lagos State Police talk, or the IG of police. He say no one problem from Lagos State Police. May they hold on first. There's something. Yes. Yes. So guys, if you put one or two together, you will not say this case is not a Momoy case. You don't ever hear when they want to go arrest somebody. And then they talk say, never go first. I don't want problem. Guys, think about it.
The problem is avoiding now. You're still meeting later. So
sorry?
I was going to say that.
That
the
was.
problem they're avoiding now.
Exactly. Exactly. I beg go, make could not go arrest them. I don't want problem. Maybe I'll tell you. Now me they sit in this case now. I don't want this problem. If I leave, me could not go arrest them. But you know, go be my turn. Not be when I day here. Now I go arrest them. So all of them are avoiding this case because it happen like that. Even some judges that avoid case.
You know they started in Yoruba. They spoke something that I shook my head as I just lie down here.
Okay.
They said something in Yoruba. They said that Muyiwa, when Buki called Muyiwa, right?
Yeah.
I was like, what's all this rubbish that is going on? One daughter, test, they turn a person up and down and blah blah blah. What is actually going on? So this justice, whether we want like it or not, we must see it. Muyiwa now said to what's her name, BJ, that my dear, leave this thing. Abiola was sacrificed.
The year.
Listen when I shook my head. Yoruba, I don't want to interpret them. They said, don't you know Abiola was sacrificed? Did you hear the way they said it? They sacrificed Abiola now. The federal government sacrificed Abiola. So same thing goes with Mohbad. Mohbad was sacrificed by Lagos State government. So, Antiada, what are we talking about?
Exactly. That's why this man even ask you now. You see, you are crying more than the bereaved. He said this thing. People did not pick it.
Sorry, ma. Buki now said to him, what are you trying to tell me? Are you telling me that Lagos State government use Mohbad as a sacrifice? She asked me, is that what you're trying to tell me? What rubbish are you talking about? Can you hear Muyiwa?
You just tell her the truth now. You just talk the truth.
What's the big deal? Is it what's the big deal? If government can sacrifice Abiola, Lagos State has sacrificed Mohbad. Jesus Lord. Honestly, I shook my head. I just shook my head. I kept shaking my head.
That's what they said in Yoruba now.
With everything that is unfolding, there seems to be a lot of truth to it.
Yeah. That's why this man is asking you people, why are you crying more than the bereaved?
Yes. No, it means that it's not that we are crying more than the bereaved, because the bereaved are not even bereaved as it stands at this point.
He said the bereaved is not bereaving.
They could just go randomly to any poor person's home and decide that today it's your child, tomorrow it's your child. You understand? Because
yeah,
you understand?
It can be anybody.
We are trying to stop.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the family itself, which everybody has already concluded at this point, or most people, you understand, it's not because of the family. It was never because, I mean, at some point, yes, there was sympathy, empathy for the family. But it is more so.
I'm going to kill this particular video where they made that parable. It's very, very important.
Tomorrow, you will not just come now to my family and decide to sacrifice my child. So how many children are they going to be sacrificing? Lagos, is that the business people are doing? Is that your business? Is that the business of Lagos State to be sacrificing people? Is that how Lagos makes money?
Can you imagine?
I never heard this country before.
That's what made me want to Buki. And Buki was like, I beg your pardon. Are you saying
we're supposed to hear that and just sit quietly?
You know
that the state can then decide that they will sacrifice somebody's child. A child that does not have any.
In Yoruba, Etutu is sacrifice. What is Mohbad to Etutu? Jesus.
We don't hear another one this evening.
The Lagos State don't use Mohbad. They do sacrifice.
Can you imagine?
They say she, what problem? What's all the 20 shout book in the shout?
No wonder they go open that thing to so we get money out of public. Oh God.
This is a lot of things are falling into place. But my darling, God will disgrace them all. I said this is part 2 of the story, right? Just starting. God will disgrace and expose everybody. Just that they know they confess now. We were not confess. Lagos State. 9 this girl they asked her, BB. Are you telling me that Tom Olu used this boy to sacrifice? Tom Olu, that's why you are telling me he was asking me why.
Now they are attending weddings and dancing. All of them attending weddings.
All of them. All the witches and witches. Hey God. Go back to read people and God will unravel it. By the special grace of God, God will unravel this boy's story. And God no go make this boy go down again without justice. No, they will be fair on him. That they brought him out and put him back again without justice. God, please don't let it happen. That's what Yomi was now saying. Wait, something similar to what the AIG said to him. That something similar to what the AIG said to him one time.
Yes, now.
When he was talking about arresting me and don't arrest me and everything, he said the AIG was like, my dear, hold on first, because this matter, the deep. You get that the deep.
Hold on. They keep on telling everybody to hold on.
And you hold on. Hold on for what? Hold on till when?
He say hold on.
We are going to wait first. Not that they will not arrest me.
But it's not time, exactly.
You are going to hold on first. Can you imagine?
I bet we could do our solution.
That's why now I understand the new path you're taking. It's taking a new path that will scatter all this Lagos State police.
Hey!
All this is no concern. You know, concern Abuja. Abuja no tell them work. Whoever the Abuja, when they call you, disgrace to Abuja, you go compare.
Yes, now.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Mohbad was used for sacrifice.
This one deep, eh? This is deep. I was shocked, too.
That's somebody who told video.
Yeah.
So they cannot be walking around and picking people's children to sacrifice.
Now what?
My sister.
As they say, born they picking them.
I asked me.
They don't even support. They don't help them. They do nothing.
No, nothing. No.
So why pick one and sacrifice?
And they'll just pick them and buy them for sacrifice just like that.
Thank God. I know even hear Yoruba is there. Oh, tutu.
When it comes to using human being for sacrifice, from the Benin and the Yorubas, they are very good in that. So they have been sacrificing people for long, but they sacrificed the wrong person this time.
Voila. Voila.
So they will never, their peace is gone.
Yeah, I agree, man.
The boy is not resting.
You see, it you know that's how you know these people are soulless. All of them were fighting this weekend. All of those people that you're seeing like that, they were all there at that party. All these
they were there.
They were all there.
Not them now.
And the same people that are sacrificing are the ones that are lauding their praises, admiring them, posting them everywhere. They shot.
I tell you.
You are sacrificing.
Yes. They are sacrificing them and they are applauding them, praising them. They will go and be buying themselves for them. They don't ballet. Then why these people are sacrificing your future? That's what people are telling them now. Since Nigerians open eye, carry Buhari and Tinubu and allow carry Buhari for position because Nigerians have put Buhari there. Yeah. Because that Buhari's election in 2015, he won. So that was where Nigerians showed their peace. Then now they allow Tinubu to steal their future. Instead of everybody to sleep on the streets, nobody goes anywhere. Let's see how Tinubu is going to carry the entire country. No, churches were praising him, some were changing their mouth. The mosque were saying, oh, nothing wrong. Still waiting to happen to them now. Tinubu is nowhere to be found. They can't even find him now. Nigeria is burning. Plateau is finished. Benue, Borno, Boko Haram has taken over everywhere. Let them continue. Let them continue to live in Britain.
It's in the hospital. It's very sick. It's in the hospital. It's very sick.
Now that hospital now will be in house. Now will be in palace.
If came out and said that his daughter goes abroad. His first very thoughtful. She came out that they to stop lying. That tell them the truth. My father is sick. He's in the hospital. Stop lying to Nigerians. I watched it.
It's not a new thing. Now, since Nigeria decided to carry APC is sick. They've been on life support since the day they came.
Yeah.
So Nigeria decided they decide to carry only half 5 people as their president. And that is why the country is sick. The country is sick. No light, no water, no road, nothing. All the things APC makes, they have destroyed everything. This is where people will know that the Nigerians should stop supporting evil. This Mohbad case, if it has not shown us blessing, then nobody will be wise again. Nobody will be wise. And Mohbad never ever supported APC because I listened to his last interview. I listened to it. And maybe they are
God, this thing.
it's not related. It's not related to them.
No. It's not related to Baba. It's Baba's friend. Who you asked said, if they unravel the mystery in Mohbad's death, the Lagos will shake. The whole of Lagos will shake. I just remember that one too. But sending Gushi. Gushi should come to what is all this shout. That if they unravel the mystery in Mohbad's death, anything happened, Lagos will shake.
We don't already unravel them. We know what happened.
But we know.
They use me and his family.
Princess has told us everything, If we go back to Princess.
We go back to Princess. Princess unveiled everything.
Everything. So on this platform, we know everything. Princess told us the future at the beginning.
Let them continue to be pretending.
That told us the future, told us everything, told us what they did in Mohbad's body, told us things they took from Mohbad's body.
Exactly. She said that Kuramet hospital, that was where they did everything.
Yes.
They did everything in Kuramet. That is why you see that they have not allowed them come out. Now Kuramet do everything.
The doctor, they don't give her money. I don't want the family. He has resigned. He's taking up with the family so that they will not arrest him.
Wherever she run to, wherever is saying wrong, now they will meet in Waterloo. He go meet in Waterloo there. Make una no worry. Now he didn't treat Mohbad. He not treat Mohbad. He not treat Mohbad.
You understand what I mean now?
Now he do all the things. All of them. I'm sure she will run just as Rumi is running from pit to hell. That is how that doctor will continue to run from pit to hell. Always they do to this boy. They never see anything.
Yeah, she's supposed to come in quest. They say the man don't resign, no longer in seats.
He never see anything. Say resign. That resign.
Okay, but you see, this is the thing. When they bring a patient, if they have a note, right? I'm not a doctor, but Auntie can clarify here. She's good thing she's here. There's a report that the doctor has, you understand, the treatment they are ministers, So even if the doctor is not there to testify in person because they resign, at the bare minimum.
No, my darling, this is arrangements. There's no reports. We know what we're talking about.
We know. We are just going with their logic. You understand?
Okay, now we'll do arrangement. Carry and go. Then do what they want to come out, bring and come back.
Challenge their logic. You understand what I'm saying? We still need to challenge their logic. The doctor is not there granted. Okay, bring the report that she wrote. She must have
exactly. The report. I think the hospital is still there.
The hospital is still there. The hospital is still there. The report.
So they should give us reports because it is not the hospital did not shut down. The hospital did not shut down. It's the doctor that left. So the doctor did not live with the history of the hospital. So if they don't have anything to give us, now God will punish them 24 hours.
There's no report. The hospital will get reports. Then don't come for inquest. The poor man, innocent doctor, has told his own story and left.
And you see how they wanted to rob this innocent man. They wanted to rob him.
Yeah, the doctor came and told the story.
The point of the commentary also is to educate and challenge. We know that they are all playing games. We know, but we still have to engage them with the logic. Do you understand?
I know.
Know that we are not dumb. You cannot just tell us that a doctor up can resign, which any doctor can do at any time. You understand?
Exactly. As employees.
The doctor is doing wrong. People resign every day.
Every day.
That when they work, the record where they work is a document for the employer. It's not the doctor's personal document. Every patient that enters into that hospital and they admit that patient and they treat the patient.
Your voice they go far.
Exactly. Yeah. And only can the phone they do that too.
I don't know why.
Can you hear me now properly, please?
Yeah, we can hear you better.
Okay, better. What I'm saying is that people resign every day. But when you are employed, every job that you do is a record of the employer. It's not your record. You leave everything there. You leave everything there and you go. You must not resign because you even did something wrong. You understand?
Okay. The doctor left. What about the nurses? What about the uglies? What about the gate man of the hospital? Is it only the doctor that was working in the entire hospital?
All stations settled. No case to answer.
Okay, they have a lot of case to answer.
But the thing is that we can still tell them that, yeah, we understand the doctor will resign. They bring out the records.
Yes. Bring out the records.
The CCTV. They should bring it out. See the other hospital. The other hospital, the doctor that came to the inquest, told them that if they are ready, they can come and take a look at their CCTV camera to see how
you see these people, they never knew that this thing will explode like this
at all. Yes, so
they never believe that it will backfire and explode like the way it is. They thought the wrong person, I them touch. Because they thought it was going to be a business as usual. They don't fire so many people for that Lagos. They thought it was going to be business as usual. Just buy him, that your papa and mama. After they are very easy to bribe. If I pay 4 million, but my mama pay 5 million. Shut up, brother. Don't worry, we will give you all his things, and then we will train you to become musician. You will take his position. That was this is what I've been waiting for. So that is what happened in this Mohbad case. Because of small million, Papa, shut up. Mama, shut up. Brother, shut up. And then, if they know that this family that they want to go to this nonsense with, that the whole of the village people will come and come with them, they wouldn't have done it. Because we are more than village people now. We are millions. More than even a state. We are more than a state population.
Nobody's getting tired. We day here, we must cut it out. We day here, we must cut them out.
In fact, whoever has hands,
we'll cut it out. Whether Lagos like make it shake, whether Lagos like make it crack, whether Lagos State like make it catch fire.
Enough concern also. Enough not care. Enough care. We got we must see this justice. And Mohbad justice is not just to catch who do am. Mohbad justice. Mohbad justice is to clean the land. Is to clean the land.
That boy blood is not a joke.
Clean the land.
That blood is shed on the ground. It's not a joke.
When people were blaming him, when people were blaming him, why to carry this kind of girl? Why go do this kind of thing? I said, no, don't blame him. You know, sometimes God allows certain things to happen. God told the prophet Hosea, go and marry a prostitute so that his prophecy will come to pass.
Yes.
The whole prophet went and married a prostitute so that God's own word will come back and will not go back to him void. Hallelujah.
So, something now, and you know that woman also brought children from other men and came and gave Hosea.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. So the same thing. God brought Mohbad for a cause. He brought Mohbad for a cause. And these people thought, oh, they are the ones to go by him. And Christ said it. Yes, the Christ will be pied. But woe unto that person that will do it. Of course. And that was what happened. The Christ was going to be betrayed because God's word does not go back to him void. At all. It is written and it is already done. It's already done. Woe unto that person. Woe unto you who will bring it to pass. So now the waiting don't happen to Wumi so. We were the open secret to that Mohbad sacrifice. Oh, sacrifice in Lagos State. Oh, now they say, what do you mean? Lagos State? By who? Is it some Olu and Co? Who you that's Olu and Papa? Olu and Papa. It's Lagos State government. That's okay. So now you don't come out. If we mention the leader of the state responsible, regardless. Yes. Understand? If there's someone, if he's not the one who did it, we will still hold him responsible because he is the head of state of that state. He's the one who is supposedly in charge. We don't care about his puppet master. You see the thing about this, that is what we are going to do to Wumi, and that's what we should continue doing for Wumi because none of them want to go down alone. When you saw that he was going down, he was going down, and we are still going to go report him to GoFundMe, and that will put a dent on him. Because you know, both the IRS and everyone will start inviting him. So he doesn't want to go down alone. He doesn't want to go down alone. So if he's not calling, what did they call this in America? You guys should write a petition against him in America. Exactly. We want to know the danger he's facing already. So they should report him to in America. He doesn't want to go down alone, so that is why. Because he's already drowning. Who is gone now? People that don't know this. That is how this will mix all things. If we are able to drag Wumi and drag them, like as Chidima went down, you will see that when Wumi is going down, she will not go alone. She will drag all of them. When this thing happened, Yabo Ojo and Tonto Dike, they were working for this government. They were there to cover it up. They went to cover it up. The Yabo, they never knew that the whole Lagos State will rise up like this. The whole world. Yabo abandoned the case. He never see anything. She never see anything. Mohbad will start to be visit them very soon. When Mohbad start visiting them, you will see Yabo. They will come out to confess. Now only they will bring Wumi out. Instead of them to go down, they would rather sacrifice the Wumi. That same sacrifice that they sacrificed, they said they sacrificed Mohbad. That same sacrifice is what they are going to sacrifice to Wumi. Because she allowed herself to be used. Because this boy was too good to her. The boy did every good for her. Yes. That was an angel to a woman. Yes. She made herself available to be used. So, what do they call us? Family or whatever they call it. Go and collect Pikin. No, go collect the Pikin. Family should go collect the Pikin.
Okay, justice for Mohbad, guys. Are we some anybody else after grandmother meets? Okay, Sister Lawyer and Cardio, one person should give us prayer and we could regard it tonight, too, please. Our ear don't fool. Our ear don't fool this evening. This confession.
I'm physically drained.
I'm telling you, this confession where this man make this evening tire me.
I'm drained.
I'm telling you. Mohbad was used. Ah, God.
can never fail. Can never fail. You can never fail. You are the same forever.
Yes, Lord.
Can never fail. Never fail. Can never fail. You are the
same forever.
You can never fail. You never fail. You can never fail. You are the same forever. Yes, Lord, you can never fail, Father. We thank you. You are the same forever. You are the God that exists. You are the I am. You say we shall remember you by your name, Jehovah. You are the one that exists. You live outside of space and in space. We thank you that you are omnipotent, you are omniscient. We thank you, God, that you are our God. We are humble tonight, Father. We are humble to stand in the gap, even as you've called us, Lord. It's not by our human endeavors, but by the blood of the Lamb, the blood of your Son, Yeshua HaMashiach, that was shed on the cross of Calvary so many years ago for our redemption, Lord. You said, let the redeemed of the Lord say so, and yet so we confess that we are redeemed, we are cleansed, we are justified, we are sanctified, Father.
Hallelujah.
While we're yet sinners, Lord, you said Christ died for us. We do not think that we are righteous, Lord. But Lord, we thank you for your sacrifice that made it possible for us to come out of the kingdom of darkness and to be translated into the kingdom of light. And so we stand light today, Lord, to declare justice for Mohbad, justice for the apple of your eye, justice for the one that was slain. Oh Lord, in such a gruesome manner, and you cried. Oh yeah, just like when you wept, when Lazarus cried, it says Jesus wept, and so you continue to weep. You continue to weep, for we have denied him justice. Oh God, we are sorry. On behalf of Nigeria tonight, on behalf of the Nigerian government, on behalf of the Nigerian people, we are sorry, Lord. We are sorry. We are sorry for murder. We are sorry for bloodshed. We are sorry for hold-up. We are sorry for sin, Lord. Have mercy, Son of David. Have mercy for the sake of this generation. For the sake of your people, have mercy. Yes, Lord. Father, have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy. Mercy. Yes, Lord. Mercy, Lord. Yes, mercy, Father, mercy. Mercy. Yes, Lord. Lord, have mercy. Have mercy, Father, have mercy. Yes, have Lord. Mercy, Lord. Have mercy. Have mercy, Lord. Mercy, God. Your people are pleading. Have mercy, Father, have mercy. Have mercy on Nigeria, Lord. Have mercy. Son of David, have mercy. Have mercy. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Have mercy. Have mercy, Lord. Mercy. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Where can we go? Where can they go, Lord? Father, where can we go, Father? The hearts of the government is hardened. And Lord, you are merciful God. You are the God of vengeance. Oh, you said vengeance is mine. I will repay. Father, repay. Repay the injustice. Repay the injustice, oh God. Repay the injustice. You say it is futile to go to Egypt and to go to Assyria. We can't go to anybody else, Lord. We look up to you. You are our hope. You are our strong foundation. Do not put us to shame. Do not put us to shame, Lord. Do not put us to shame. Heal our land. Heal Nigeria, Father. Heal Nigeria, Father. For the sake of the few righteous. For the sake of the few. Heal Nigeria tonight. And cleanse it all over from the east, the west, the north, and the south. Thank you for this platform, oh God. Continue to bless us. Continue to give us hope. Continue to surround us and protect us, oh God. And Lord, we continue to trust in you that for the sake of Mohbad, Father, there will be healing in Nigeria. That a generation will be raised up, oh God, that is fearless in the face of injustice. A generation will not be silent, oh God. A generation will not be bright. They will not take money and betray their loved ones. A generation will love again. A generation will be righteous again. A generation will reject Mammon and all that he represents. We thank you tonight and we bless you. Protect us all, even as we go to bed or in our various affairs, Father. Be with everyone. We pray, oh God, that you help, Father, the few good men that are out there. Give them courage. Courage, Lord, to continue to stand for righteousness and justice. We give you praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, everybody. Justice for Mohbad, guys. Thank you very much, Auntie Candy, for that wonderful prayer. We'll see you guys later in the evening. Good day and good night, everybody. Bye, guys. Justice for Mohbad, guys.